ATMO Esports operates a little differently. Born from emergent community events like the Daymar Rally, the natural progression was to create esports events within an emergent environment and provide tournaments for esports teams in a unique way.
All right, here we go. We got the countdown on screen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, baby! Let's get this race started, guys. Let's go.
ATMO volunteers create events within massive sandbox gaming environments, and we work with talented community gamers to supply supporting roles such as camera crew, shoutcasters, event organizers, and so much more. Our team is a group of passionate professionals from all over the world, all with gaming in their veins. We operate purely online, and everything we do is created collaboratively.
Yeah, it's gonna change the way we play the game.
We're in this space today to talk about our biggest adventure still to come. Together with our online tournaments, we wish to bring gaming communities closer and deliver in-person emergent tournament experiences. Enter Atmosphere will be ATMO Esports' annual tournament convention. Once international travel has reopened, you can expect to hear much more about this.
Right now, maneuvering. This is going to be the kill shot.
This is going to be some.
If you are a Star Citizen, an esports team, or just want to support what we do, head over to atmo.gg to get involved.
And welcome to the 2952 Daymar Rally. Ladies and gentlemen, Petuch, how you doing, man? How you feeling? Welcome back to the rally. Ladies and gentlemen, we got an incredible show for you today, guys. Obviously, we know you guys want to see the filthiest race in the verse happen. Before we get into that stuff, we got, of course, some incredible community interviews and other things to show you. We want to show you guys what the Daymar Rally is about, how it started, maps. We're going to show you guys a lot of different things so you guys at home are educated in what the whole Daymar Rally is about if this is your first time. And if this is not your first time, welcome back. Welcome back.
You know, so far, I guess since last year, the game stability has definitely improved, which is a great thing to see. We all know that the 30K kind of fix came out earlier this year. If you do get hit with the 30K, the server's back up where you were and what you had in your cargo, for example, they put you back at the nearest station that you were at before, which has been huge before the races. Probably, hopefully put their minds at ease about the potential of getting 30K this year. But I've probably jinxed the hell out of it now. I'm going to be touching wood and everything I can right now. So
if you guys saw the video earlier today, guys, as soon as the show started, we opened up with a video about Corsair, who is our managing director here at ATMO Esports, and just talking about the future, right? Whenever we can get the chance to get back to those live events and hopefully bring ATMO Esports to you, that's kind of what we're looking for in our future. Before we get started here, we're about to get here Space Foundry.
They are a supporter of the race today, supporter of the Daymar Rally, sponsors for ATMO Esports. So we want to get them on and hear more about what they have to say about what they do. I'm excited for some Daymar Rally 2952. I was looking at some old clips from last year, and you know, I'm missing all not missing, but I just reminiscing about the action last year, and I came across the clip about the TeamDad.
The
hashtag TeamDad.
Team SanJac, there's been an issue with the distance tracker. The assumption was made that they were out of the race. Team SanJac are still in the race.
It's all about Team SanJac right now.
It just stopped. I don't know what happened with it.
Yeah, okay. So support pilot crashed. Luckily recovered. They're using their backup rover. I see.
See if that works.
Yeah, I think if the power is too low, I don't know what happened.
Okay.
I think we have to leave it.
Yeah, just follow me. Just leave it and let's go.
It's the team that we barely got to see much of, and now we're getting.
Okay, if we're live, I'll go ahead and just say I'm J Trip. I'm the driver. The thing is that we were newcomers last year at the 2950 Daymar. We got griefed out just like everybody else did. This year to turn around and have server issues right off the bat this morning, we were just about. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I was pulling my hair out. And we just decided, you know, hey, we're going to try to stick in there. We're going to stick with it and just finish. I told my partner that, hey, if we can make it past 30 miles, we did better than last year. So, a fun fact, Triler is actually my son in real life. So this is something that we enjoy together.
Wow.
And
oh, that's so cool, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, you know, finally got back in and we just, You know, just thought, well, hey, if we can finish the race, that's something.
That's so amazing, man. Choking me up. Father and son team. That's so great.
So there's no way they're going to be able to find that, because since that rover did damage to inside a ship and it's gone, because when he opened it, he didn't find a spare, because they did put a spare in there. That spare is gone as well.
He should still have a pip on it. If he's got no pip,
he found it.
He would have a pip.
What? He found it. He's okay.
No
he blew
way.
up. It's
oh
over.
my god, I've seen it.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
He literally.
Are you kidding me?
No, bro.
What?
Insane.
What
That's
in
insane.
the world? No, brother. His ship had so much. Oh my gosh. SanJac, we love you guys. An incredible father-son story, man. We thank you so much for participating, but that was just some shit luck.
Crazy.
I'm hoping we see some more stuff like that this year. You always get, every year, you get these kind of mini stories, these little narratives springing up around certain races and
All
their
the time.
teams. So
Now, before we jump into the Space Foundry, though, obviously we got to show some love to our merch. So if we can put up our merch up, guys, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, please. We finally released the official Daymar Rally merch line up on our MetaThread store. So if you guys, this is the way to support, right? We do appreciate. I've seen a lot of gifted subs in chat that help support as well. But if you guys really want to help support, this covers our trophies and a lot of different things that we do for ATMO Esports, especially for our 4 free events throughout the year. If you guys want to commemorate the 2952 Daymar Rally, this is the way to do it. We got some pins in the store, so if you're a collector of pins, you guys can go check those out as well. But without further ado, let's get Space Foundry on here, Detox, and let's see what they're all about. And welcome to the 2952 Daymar Rally, man. A pleasure to have you here in Space Foundry as part of the sponsors for Daymar Rally. Can you to kind of start off so the viewers know what is Space Foundry about? What do you guys do? How were you guys founded? All that good stuff, man. Tell us all the goods.
Sure. So I've been playing Star Citizen since early 2017, 2018. And I found this kind of gap in where users had these ships and they were just sitting around and maybe they wanted to trade those in for some monetary value. And I was looking around, saw different platforms and saw a space where there was a lack of structure, security, and just a user experience that's nice from landing to checkout for getting a ship anytime that you want.
yeah, so technically you find homes for unloved and unused ships, you would say, essentially.
Yes,
right?
It's a great way
To
of
put
putting
it.
it.
So what is your most popular unloved ship, would you say? The kind of ship that finds homes very often when people walk into the lost and found ship section. Which ones do they usually look at and walk away with the most, would you say?
Recently, the Talons have been a pretty hot topic, hot item recently.
Okay.
Lots of upgrades. Lots of upgrades as well.
Do you run this by yourself? Do you have a team behind you? Are you the one behind coding everything and putting everything together for the Space Foundry?
Yep, it's just me. It's a one-man show. I'm actually still in college, which is another task to kind of combine these two together. But yeah, it's been a great experience for me learning. I have a computer science kind of background, so doing all the coding myself.
If you got anything you want to say to the community out there, and let everybody know also what's your favorite ship in Star Citizen.
Absolutely. So the community's been extremely great. The community that I built around Space Foundry, they're extremely supportive, helpful. They help out. Obviously, it's a one-man show, so it's a little hard to help everybody out. So having that community behind me is extremely great. And I'm glad that I'm able to give back to the community in ways like this. And I hope this partnership is able to go for years to come. I would love that. But my favorite ship, it's got to be the Carrack right now.
Hey,
I love the Carrack.
Hey, that's
You
that's
were
a
one
lot
of
of
the people that sold it out for the Odyssey. Then you hung on tight. You were
Exactly.
you're a loyal character like me, a Carrack flyer like me. Yeah, I didn't dump it on the first night of the Odyssey either. So respect for that. Absolutely.
Guys, please stay tuned. We still got a couple more interviews. We're going to tell you guys all about the terrain of the Daymar Rally before race starts. The race is supposed to start around 1840 UTC. But for right now, we're going to continue giving the highlight here to some of the community members of the Star Citizen community. So thank you guys for joining us. And thank you so much for joining us as well. Space Foundry, man. We'll see you around.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thanks, Liquid. Take it easy, man.
we are going to get Craig from GameGlass here, which is our presenting sponsor, and hopefully we can hear a little bit more about what they're going on over there at GameGlass. So let's go ahead and get him into the room.
Hey guys, it's going well. How are you guys doing?
Good, good. It's been a while. How's everything been on your end?
Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, with the holidays, and my son's birthday is actually today, so we get the family together. Yeah, thank you. He's 4 now, and so we get all the family together. But this like bang, 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 bang. So it's just super busy. But yeah, no, it's been great. No complaints here.
GameGlass. What do you guys are all about? What do you guys do? Not only in Star Citizen, but outside of Star Citizen as well. Tell us a little bit about GameGlass.
Yeah, sure. I'm assuming plenty of your viewers already know all about us and are probably sick of hearing it, but yeah, GameGlass is it's an app that would run on your phone or tablet, and it allows you to have additional controls with an immersive and intuitive interface that you can press on those devices that interacts with the game and performs that command in the game. We just released some really cool new stuff where users can take all the components we've used to make our own shards, our licensed shards, and they can make their own now. So they can use all the same ones, which is great. And then obviously we support other games too right now. Right now, Elite Dangerous is one that we officially support. And then we also, since we announced our partnership, we also released our what we call the Shard Marketplace. And that's where users can go and share their own creations on whatever game they're playing. So there's all kinds of different games in there. I think I saw one the other day for Bus Simulator, and I thought that was pretty cool. There's like a bunch of different like obscure games or really recognizable games, but yeah, it's turned into a really great community and a really great place where you can go and view and get ideas. And
I think one of the main things I've been waiting for and the community has been waiting for is those official kind of, at least Star Citizen wise, those official Star Citizen shards that you guys now have. That was definitely one of the big things I've been waiting for to play around with, because it's very tactile. You have it on a tablet. You can even put it on a phone, right? And you can just have it there on a mount. And Star Citizen has a million keybinds to remember and to set comfortably where you can reach them. And with GameGlass, you have it all there on the tablet. It's visible, it's tactile, you know what you want to go and press straight away. And yeah, it's reactive as well. So
hey, Greg, any last words for the community out there? Anything you want to say to them while you're still here?
Yeah, I think it's mostly right now it's just stay tuned, right? I mean, we've got some really cool stuff we're working on, and obviously we're working with CIG, so stay tuned, and we're going to get lots more components out there in the Forge to let you build all kinds of stuff, from spaceship simulator games to like more skeuomorphic or like blast morph. There's a bunch of different design styles we're going to implement, and there's going to be a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. So just stay tuned, and hopefully you like what you see.
Let's talk a little bit about the Daymar rally and the course map. Let's go over the course map, because I want everybody, if this is your first Daymar rally, we want to make sure you guys know. So let's check out the course map really quick here. As you guys can see, all racers, right now, servers are getting, everybody's getting into their respective servers. Everybody's getting set up. They got to fly from wherever they're at, whether it's Port Olisar, whether it's Grimhex. They're all going to Daymar rally, getting set up, support pilots, racers. Everybody will be starting at Shubing mining facility, obviously, and then hitting the first checkpoint, Eager Flats. Now, Detox, this is a full course map that is supposed to be in the lore. Now, because we don't have refueling and repairing, right? Checkpoint Talon, Checkpoint Echelon, and Checkpoint Hasga is not going to be in the race. So once they get to Eager Flats, it's going to be, they have to go inside Eager Flats, go through the double doors, check in, get out, and then they're going to be going from Eager Flats straight shot all the way to Kudra Ore. We're actually going to be showing the terrain from Shubing Mining Facility over to Eager Flats.
You
guys that with a 3D map made by an incredible gentleman called Bullphone. Servers are getting loaded up right now. Everybody's getting set up for the rally right now. Before we do all of that and give you guys the rest of the information here for the 2952 Daymar rally presented by GameGlass, we're going to go ahead and bring in obviously our own here, Seggellion from Altama Energies. So before we actually jump into the interview, obviously Altama Energy is known for their care of the planet and just providing natural energies for, just for the Star Citizen universe. So I know they got an incredible trailer coming up. So we're going to play that. And once we get back, we're going to jump into an interview with Altama Energy. So we'll be right back.
Yeah. Great trailer.
The challenges we face as a species can be summed up simply. We need to provide reliable and affordable energy to our growing population. Deuterium plasma provides energy to our society. The issue isn't just one of production, but also one of logistics. Shipping liquefied deuterium isn't as easy as dusting crops. The planet of ArcCorp in the Stanton system is the largest consumer of deuterium within the United Empire of Earth, accounting for 68% of our total deuterium production. Altama has been a trusted brand for over a millennia and are planning a new facility within Stanton in the near future. By partnering with Galactic Logistics, our aim is to ultimately level up our ability to tackle complex optimizations. We believe that this will provide different ways to overcome the dual challenges we face now and in the foreseeable future.
So let's get Seggellion on here if he's ready to go, and let's talk about what Altama Energy does. Let's talk about the leaderboard, and very excited to have him on here.
Seggellion.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
how's
man,
it going
welcome.
today? Happy race day, guys.
Hey, thank you, man.
You too.
Appreciate it.
It's super
Okay.
cool, by the way, that you showed that trailer. I didn't know that you showed it already, so I kind of missed the premiere for it. I wanted to shout out the Star Citizen, what is it? Hold on. I want to get this right. Citizens Content Creators. They're a Discord channel organized by Not Gemini. These guys are trying to build a community here of just talented people and people we can go to get us to do nice trailers and all sorts of cool stuff, 3D printing. If you have some cool idea and you need a talented person in Star Citizen, go check out the Citizen Content Creators. All right.
Altama Energy, man. Let's talk about, you Altama Energy and your org in general, man. If you can tell the community out there, what's your org about? And what do you guys look for? Like, what's Altama Energy all about?
Our goal is to provide fuel services to people, fuel refining. We don't really know what's going to happen with fuel in the future. I mean, I'm not going to be naive about that. So whatever happens with fuel, we're going to jump into. This is like the Starfarers Club. So if you have a Starfarer and you like flying around, I think I'm the only person in the verse who likes to fly around the Starfarer. But I mean, that's kind of what a lot of the Ultimate people do right now. Anxiously anticipating the release of the fuel mechanic, which we have been doing for a while. So whenever that happens, then we'll know for sure, but we really hope to provide fuel services to people of the verse.
Can you tell us a little bit about, like the tracker for this year's rally, like your ideas around it? How do you feel about it so far?
Yeah, so I'm a Ruby on Rails developer as my full-time job. So I've been working on this tracker for about 3 years now, but I've kept redoing it and the game keeps changing. So I've been pivoting this thing redoing it. So I could honestly write a novel about my experiences building this app and interacting it with Star Citizen. I'm serious. It's just insane. I can't even, if I tell you, you wouldn't even believe how crazy this story has been with this tracker. But here we are now. This is the third version of it.
Okay.
They're sitting there on the racetrack. They're putting in the distance to the next checkpoint, and then you're going to see the live representation of that data.
I know you said if you have a Starfarer, is there anything that you guys look for in Altama Energy of maybe a Star Citizen out there to be interested in Altama Energy as an org? Is there any criteria that you have for people joining Altama Energy?
No, I take in anybody. Are you kidding me? It's all about people who are willing to put up the work with it, really. there is a pleasure with doing work in Star Citizen. So if you enjoy this kind of work that happens in the Daymar Rally, or in the ATMO Esports, there's a lot of that in Ultima, and we have like a lot of event organizers and community people within Ultima. So maybe it's kind of like a networking thing. We're hoping to get more leaders in Ultima Energy, but I'll take in anybody. I don't know. Come and talk to me sometime. I'm happy to entertain anything.
Before we head out, Seggellion, I always like to make sure you get the last word. Anything you want to kind of give some shout outs or some love out there to anybody in the Star Citizen community before we move on to the next part?
I had a list of people I wanted to thank. I honestly did, and I just can't get to it fast enough. But I don't know. Thank you, Christian. Like, you guys, people out there in chat, they don't realize what goes on behind the scenes. It's impossible to explain the amount of effort that goes on to organizing the Daymar Rally. But Crucian and Enigmatic, like the three of us, we've been talking constantly, like every day for the past 8 months now. And I just want to thank you, Crucian, for everything, because like you're a perfectionist and for the best reasons. You and Corsair are like, I don't know, genius mad scientists or something. And it's cool just to work with you guys and to be that energy and sharing it. So like you guys make me better, I guess. It's a good way to say it.
Oh, that's very kind, man. I'm very
echo
with
that.
the things I do. Yeah, so I'm very picky with the things I do, and they need to be a certain way because I want this all to be, successful just as much as the next person, working next to me like Detox or you, Seggellion. So thank you for the words, man. I really appreciate it. Are you crying over there? Oh, okay, never mind.
No. They're wiping a tear.
Oh, okay. I got you. Thank you again for coming on, Seggellion. Everybody, show some love to Ultima Energy. We'll see you guys in a bit. For those of you guys that are just jumping in, welcome to the stream. My name is Crucian, and obviously, I got the beautiful Detox next to me. If you guys don't know him, then you're wrong. So Detox, I'm sorry.
True.
Anyways, let's
you're
talk
wrong.
about the Daymar Rally. All right, we got all our interviews out of the way. We're gonna talk a little bit more about the Daymar Rally, show you guys what we got going on, talk about some team profiles, and go through that. But before we do that, Detox, I believe you have some of our last year's winners that are apparently competing this year again. If you kind of want to go, touch on that really quickly.
The divisions have changed this year as well. So Rover Division, previously the Rover Division, now includes the new Anvil Spartan, ladies and gentlemen, including the Rovers now as well. They're basically together in the same division, Rovers and Spartans. Not the Ballistas, but Spartans are good.
Yeah, to kind of touch on the Spartan, right? It's definitely a little bit slower than the Rover right now, but still the Spartan is holding on really good to the ground. It has that more durability. Yeah. So if you want a steady pace in this year's Daymar Rally, Detox, then that Spartan is going to be what you want to go with. Still, the Rover, man, I've seen people like Jet Heller to shot him out real quick, has actually used the Rover and has done the race as just close to a buggy speed, which is incredible.
No,
so I don't know,
really? I didn't know that.
So I don't know what he's doing to the Rover, man, adding some nitros, some NO2 or something.
But
yes, but very excited to see some of these people compete in this year's rally.
Some of the previous champions, three as first, second, third place for each division, for a team within each division: the bike division, the buggy division, and now the truck division. So some of the teams: Mutant Motor Mob coming in first with the bike division last year. T-Back Racing Team Beta, that's TBAC, not T-Bag Racing Team Beta, second place for the bike division. Pink Party Panthers as well, one of my favorites from last year. These guys were awesome. They're third place for the bike division. So that's the bike division. These are the champions of the bike division, which is the quickest division to finish every Daymar Rally. Those guys, they just hammer it through, and they've just made changes to Gravlev recently. So you're going to see the Noxes and the Dragonflies going much faster than previous years. Buggy division, you should all know Q-Rotor Racing, B1. These are the first place winners of the buggy division last year. Second place, the Dutch Republic, and third place, Petuch squad. I think I'm saying that right. I don't think it's Petuch squad. They came third for the buggy division. So shout out to those teams. And if you're watching, good luck today.
We actually have a great profile here. If we want to put up Petuch squad up on the screen, cool. Very good.
Yeah,
grabbing that Detox from last year. So Petuch squad, we got co-driver Impulse coming in.
Love it.
Yep, we got
it.
the driver. I love the name, man. New Def coming in hot, and these guys are obviously in the buggy division from from Russia. So, and then you got the support co-pilot, the Sovereign, and then support pilot again, another one. I don't know. Prushbringer is
Prushbringer.
So
yeah.
Petuch squad giving them the limelight there. From coming in third in last year's rally, and definitely I'm pretty sure they got a lot of practice in Detox, and they want to come in for first.
I think these guys are about to drop the hottest alt metal album. Jesus, I didn't know what I said there. Alt metal album of 2952. First blow of the day. Don't you clip that, guys. Let's carry on with the truck division here. Rover division previously, including the Spartan now. Rip Racing coming in first for the Rover division. Congratulations, Rip Racing from last year. And hello, if you're out there, good luck to you. Hope to see you do well this year. Polish Space Marines coming in second to the truck division, and third, the Splinter Empire Racing division as well for the truck division last year. So we see some of these teams back in action this year. You'll see some familiar names that you can root for. Otherwise, I'm hoping to see some new stories rise out of Daymar Rally 2952.
Yep.
And get some new names up there in the Champions List Hall of Fame as well. And we got some sick prizes as well. Should we take a look at the prizes, please, Enigmatic?
2952 Daymar Rally prize pool, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see here, Detox, I mean, the C2 Hercules, I'm not sure if you know this, but 90% of support pilots are going to be flying the C2 Hercules, because in the rulebook, you can stack as many vehicles as you can in the C2 Hercules. And obviously, since it came out, it has been a crowd favorite for everyone, especially these support pilots in this year's rally.
It's another change this year as well with the Hercules, right? They're going to be able to have it's going to be a new, really useful support ship throughout the race.
Yep. Yeah. So for first place, the whole entire team will get an M2 Hercules, as a prize, and each person will get a champion's jacket, and then of course the trophy made by JRD+F that I previously shown earlier. And then obviously for second place, we got the entire team with a Phoenix, obviously.
Constellation Phoenix.
Constellation Phoenix, a beautiful, elegant ship there. And then obviously, we're getting everybody their own custom jerseys that are currently available on our ATMO Esports store. And then third place, believe that's a Freelancer Max, if I'm not mistaken. And then getting everybody a Daymar Rally jersey as well. Each division will get their own trophies and their own championship jackets. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, once we get back from this quick break here, we're going to go over the terrain from Shubing Mining Facility to Eager. We're going to set that up for you guys. So, guys, stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for all being here for the 2952 Daymar Rally.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome to this experience.
We are proud to present We will explore infinity.
We bring in the future.
Non-stop streaming 24/7. Lock it on around the planet.
Around the verse. The People's Radio. Nevsky.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, back to the 2952 Daymar Rally. I know that we have a incredible 3D map we're about to show here very soon, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. Detox about like the terrain of the Daymar Rally, what these, what everybody's going to encounter, all the mountains, all the deep ends from Schumann and Eager. So very excited to show that out right here before we start the race.
Yeah, and it was Wolf Point was the end point previously, and it's now Kudre Ore, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's changed.
Yes.
So that's also another thing to be aware of. But yeah, so that, like we talked about before, this is a new thing that we have this year. It's a 3D. I don't even know how they've done this. I mean, there are probably people out there who know how they've done this.
A lot of work.
I don't know how they've done this.
A
They've
lot of
mapped
work.
the surface. Yeah, they've mapped the surface of the race course essentially for the Daymar Rally so that they can better plan their routes. As they traverse the 500 kilometer race track length. This is crazy. So you're seeing a visual 3D representation of the race right here on screen. It's super cool. Another new thing for the Daymar Rally this year.
Starting from Shubing Mining Facility, you have a lot of jumps, you have a lot of hills, you have a lot of different things happening once they take off. So, like these racers, the reason for this map is so they can find the best line in order to race in, because, like if you have a better path than the other racers, you're going to have a better time, which will get you to hopefully that, that championship here in the 2952 Daymar Rally. So, but there's, obviously everything changes, Detox. So
it's so it's like this, man, it's more, there's so much less flat ground than I thought there was.
Yes,
seeing,
way less.
Seeing the race. It's awesome. And seeing some confirmation that it's photogrammetry, really tough to say, is the group that have done this. 1 hour for the bike division. They're going to be finishing very, very quickly. Like I said, it's probably going to be the most volatile division out of them all. But 3 hours, I think, for the Cyclone division, and then approximately 6 hours for the truck division. The slower of them all. And like we said earlier, because this is taking place across multiple servers, the races in Daymar Rally, they're not nose to nose, eye to eye necessarily with their biggest competition. They're racing times for the most part. They're racing the times of the best times on the other 10, 12, 13 servers.
But this is where a lot of the, things come for the support pilots, right? If the support pilots are not telling the racers, hey, in front of you, you have all these rocks, go left a little bit, go right a little bit, then what's the point of the support pilot? They need to tell you the dangers that are coming up ahead so you can hopefully dodge those dangers.
Vehicles are a lot tougher than they used to be. So it's not like before where Cyclones would be losing wheels left, right, and center. They are a little bit more sturdy across the board. But yeah, that's where bikes have that advantage. They can basically cruise at a slightly higher altitude. According to the rules, they're not allowed to go above 750 meters. If they go above 750 meters too often, I think it's 3 times, they can be disqualified. So the bikes have it best, really. If they don't control their descent after hitting jumps and gaining altitude, that can be problematic for them. But that's one of the reasons it's so damn quick for the bike division, because they can just glide along Daymar. They don't have to worry too much about the obstacles. But then, you have the Cyclone division, which is kind of similar. They're very fast. They can get the race done pretty quickly, but they're also at risk due to that speed from damaging themselves heavily and potentially just knocking themselves out the race.
Yeah. By the way, we are a few moments away. We're about, I'm going to say a little bit over 10 minutes away from the Daymar Rally to here to begin, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that ATMO Esports, all of our events are free. Okay, be part of the community. Go to atmo.gg. We got Fight or Flight coming up, which is a 20 versus 20 org battle. We got the Stanton 7, which is a racing league, which you actually have to qualify for, and only the top 16 teams will qualify. So all of our events are free. So if you want to join us in any of our events, go to atmo.gg and check it out. So if we can get the map up really quickly, that would be great. So that way, so again, Detox, 510 kilometers here, from Shubin to Eager and then Eager to Kudre. And like you said earlier, right, Wolf Point used to be that end game goal, but the problem is that Wolf Point with Planet Tech version 4 got sent way too far away for us to actually keep Wolf Point as a viable point, because if not, the race would actually last a lot longer. Like we're talking about like 5 hours for bikes, and 9 hours for buggies, and like 16 hours for rovers. And I don't know if you want to be here all day chatting, but
ain't nobody got time for that.
That's a big significant difference, and that's why it was changed to Kudre. Or I just want to talk about a team that I have just I don't know if I have a special bond or not, but this team always comes to our all events. And to kind of give them a little shout out here, if we can show up there, Team Scire Impirium, we got Ari Neo and his team up there, and these guys really they show out when it comes to a race. Obviously from España, from Spain, and these guys really practice, whether it's for the Daymar Rally, the Stanton 7, Scire Imperium, brings the Detox. If you want to go ahead with the introductions of each team member.
Yeah, I love these guys. Scire are team favorites. Team favorites. They are a race favorite, fan favorite, and they're really cool dudes just in the community, from the Spanish community. I've met a bunch of them at CitizenCon, and I'm good friends with Ari Neo. He's a cool dude. Does a lot between the Spanish and English community. He translates like everything. Like CitizenCon, Ari Neo here on the far right. He translated everything from CitizenCon to Spanish for the Spanish community, and that ain't easy. That is not easy. So yeah, Ari Neo out there doing really good stuff for the community at large. But yeah, these guys are awesome. NeoJet coming in as the co-driver this year. Salem Frost is the driver. Loving these stances, man.
I know.
E. Olbin, support pilot. Awesome. And Ari Neo, support co-pilot as well, representing Team Sky. And Buggy Division using the Cyclone RC. And of course, they're going with the Crusader Hercules C2. I think you're going to see a lot of these today, guys. You're going to see a lot of C2 Hercules support craft for the race today.
But guys, only in a few moments, we're going to take a quick break here. And then when we get back, we're going to continue talking a little bit more about the rally, get you guys some visuals, show you guys how the servers are getting set up with our camera crew, and then we're gonna get the Daymar rally started, and finally get you guys all the footage that you want for this year's 2952 Daymar rally. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us so far today during this pre-show. A little longer than expected, but it's all good, man. It's the state of the game. We'll get everybody going and racing here pretty soon. We'll be right back. The Daymar rally is about to begin here very soon. I believe we're waiting on one more server detox, and then we should be able to give that start gun ready to go. So, man, but how you feeling? I'm excited.
Getting excited now. Yes, I mean, look at all these beautiful support ships lined up. You're currently looking at one of our camera team members, Sevens, who, you know, for those who don't know, if it's your first time, we have these players in game in camera ships. No, they're not using Reliant Makos because, you know, we're not broadcasting anything inverse with them, and obviously that isn't in yet. That's something further down the line. But these guys are flying in usually whatever ship they find most comfortable, usually light fighters, Talons, arrows, gladiuses, that kind of thing. And these are our camera teams. You got Zero State currently, lovely dude, another streamer on Twitch. A lot of you probably know this guy. He's awesome. And he is our camera guy as well. There's a lot of camera teams that you'll see throughout the day. And these are players in ships flying in third person. They manipulate the camera controls so that you can't see their ship. And these guys are then live streaming to Twitch, which was where we then grab the link, we put it into our production guy, Enigmatic puts it into his system, and then he can cycle through the different cameras for us, which is a big improvement over how we did things last year and the year before, where we would be in control of the cameras ourselves, which was, you know, a lot more difficult, a lot less smooth. This year, our production guy is going to be able to move between the camera teams as we go throughout the race. Currently, we're looking at basically a staging area on one of the servers before we start the race in approximately 5 to 10 minutes, I believe, crew. Love to see if we have any Spartans in the mix for the truck division as well this year. That's going to be there we go. We have 2 Spartans here in the truck division. It's cool to see these vehicles in game and being used, even if it is for the Daymar rally. I'm interested in seeing how these things do in the race today, because the torque on those babies, they can climb like vertical hills. They're really high powered vehicles compared to like the Rover, for example, which doesn't have that kind of torque. All of these teams have got to they got to requisition their vehicles from the pad. So it's not just a matter of getting your one vehicle and lining up and getting ready to race. These guys have got to load up all the support vehicles as well that they're going to be piling into their support craft. Once they've got those vehicles in the ships, in their support craft, you're not allowed to get any more throughout the day. That's it. So whatever you put in at the beginning of the race, that's what you've got throughout the race. You can't go and get a new vehicle from the pad again once the race has begun. At the starting line, there'll be a ship who will be listening to Crucian giving the countdown. That ship will fire flares once we get to the end of the countdown after 10 seconds. And that is how everybody knows simultaneously when to start the race across all the different servers. So that's what we're just building up to now.
So I'm going to take a little bit of a turn because since the race is about to begin, you know, we used to have a staff member or well, he helped us out a lot with cameras, and he helped us out. He partake in the Tour de Verse, Daymar Rally. He was part of Rockstar. So let's go here, and kind of this year's rally is actually dedicated to someone that has been part of this community for so long. And we just want to make sure that, we do it justice. So before the race begins, we want to give a shout out to Rockstar Racing to dedicate the Daymar Rally 2952 to DragonFlyBE, who has been a big part of this. I believe he's no longer with us, so that's why we're dedicating the rally to him. His favorite ship was the MSR. He was the person that would always put everybody together. He was their captain for the day. For the Rockstar Daymar Rally team. So, it's definitely tough to lose someone, but at least we know that this year's rally is going to be dedicated to him. So shout outs to DragonFlyBE. Hope you're looking down at the rally, and I hope you enjoy the race, this year's race. So, tough loss for all of us, man. And we've had a lot of friends over the years that we've lost in the community, but at least, we kind of, we want to do something as much as we can. So,
it's nice to be able to dedicate it to somebody who was such a big fan of Daymar Rally and a big part of it, and and to all his friends as well for bringing that to us and making us aware of it. Thank you, crew. But I believe we got Huntress this year, providing some beautiful music as well. for the race, which is something we didn't have last year, something I really missed. But I believe it's DJRedHuntress is providing some music for you guys this year, which is really nice. Complements the race. Can be such a long race, you know. It's nice to have the music.
So 1 more minute, guys, and the countdown's going to begin for all the racers.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see the most one of the most explosive parts of the race. It's the start. Obviously, once they get going, they have they're totally allowed to shoot the other competitors once they leave the armistice zone. So this can often be the beginning of the end for some people. Like, obviously, once the race starts, anything can happen. But this is usually at the start is when you're going to see some potential crashes, collisions, early deaths, great shots from afar when people start breaking the distance, and sometimes the guy behind knocks them out with their guns. It can be pretty cool. So, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I like seeing the big booms. I like seeing the death in this death race because I'm a bloodthirsty maniac. So more of that beginning, the better for me, but not so good for the races. You know, it's not very good if you get knocked out this early on, the poor guys. It's going to happen though, but it's also a good point to recover potentially. So,
all right, let's get it going. All right, here we go. All right, racers, on my 10, on go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is.
It's a bit of a delay, but it's all good. They got it.
Oh,
so we're
man.
going. They got the go-ahead, and it all begins the 2952 Daymar Rally, ladies and gentlemen.
Great start here. Let's from the Cyclone Division, from Papa Freedom, our cameraman here. Some people hitting a few rocks as they go already. That's not good. Well, you're not paying attention to the 3D map. Some rock collisions already. Look at these guys. They've already found a smooth route through the starting valley here. Beautiful stuff. Nice and smooth. A couple of guys head-to-head already.
The Daymar Rally 2952 has begun, and we're going to keep you guys updated as much as possible on all the results.
Here we go. Yeah, these bikes are moving at incredible speeds, and they're pretty close together as well. I can see a couple here. I think there's a Nox and a Dragonfly. Some of them already spinning out of control, doing some 180, 360s.
Actually shooting at each other. That's what they're going on. Yep, they're actually shooting at each other. That Nox versus that Dragonfly right now, so...
Ooh, okay, let's take a look. Yeah, it's a Dragonfly in front. So, that's surprising. Like, the Nox is the faster bike from what I'm aware of. It's the new favorite when it comes to the bike division. They are really fast. Faster than the Dragonflies. The Dragonfly is a little bit sturdier, and obviously two-seater as well. So, and you know, they're pretty nicely armed, which can make a big difference. But this Dragonfly is just killing it. Look at that. He's hitting some serious air already. Can't even see him against the darkness of Daymar. Make sure he doesn't go too high. You know, he's got to stay under that 750 meters. If the bikes do go too high, too often they'll be disqualified.
Yeah,
but here we go. Back on the Cyclones, hitting rocks already. It's dark, by the way, if you hadn't noticed, everybody. And this is not the best way to start the race in the dark.
A lot of these, like, nighttime, like, you want to have a support pilot to kind of shine your way forward. I'm not sure how good the C2 light is, Detox, but
yeah,
you know,
it's a good point.
Yeah, like the Sunmaker, what we call the pole, you know, the some of the pole ships have some of the best lighting in the game in general, but this is why you need a support pilot to kind of be ahead of you, looking at that terrain in front of you, and him being able to see what's going on, because him by himself, it's not going to be any good right now. So he's
yeah, exactly.
Not bang into any rocks and keep that pace going.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Lights are actually a big deal in Star Citizen. A lot of ships just have really bad lights, but it looks pretty damn solid from what I'm seeing on the Hercules. It's lighting the way for that Dragonfly quite nicely, but it's not too far ahead. You know, he's following behind. Maybe the pilot just feels more comfortable that way, but it is better if they can light the course ahead of the racer, preview what they have, coming up and help them just kind of pass through it quicker. As you can see now, this is a beautiful example of it. The Hercules has taken the lead and is providing that light through the darkness for the racer to simply follow and use to avoid any collisions. And look at this beautiful 890 coming up to the side of that. I love to see that as well. One of them firing off decoys. Hopefully they're okay. But that 890 jump is providing a beautiful viewing experience for the Yacht Club VIPs. How do you go about getting on one of those 890s, crew? Is it a matter of getting tickets?
No, it's 890. The Yacht Club, they go ahead and in their shows, they raffle off, VIP seats, So, I mean, go check out the Yacht Club. I believe they do it like every Wednesday at like 10 p.m. Eastern. It's late as, it's late as hell, but I mean, that's how they'll usually raffle off like the VIP seats for you to come and enjoy most of our events. So we try to do them for all of our main events, not only Daymar Rally, Hearst and Hurt Locker, and also the finals for the Stanton 7. So
it's really cool. So you can potentially win tickets to go and stand on the 890 jump and socialize with the other VIPs as they raise their pinky fingers sipping Radagast. But yeah, the 890 jumps, Yacht Club will basically provide a stable viewing experience for you to enjoy the race in verse as it happens. It's pretty cool concept, and just a great, another great kind of testament to the emergent gameplay and role play you're going to see in this game throughout its lifetime. We have a sunrise on Zero State's server currently. That was nice to see.
Right now, the support pilots are having like that. That level of communication with their drivers to be able to be like, hey, it's it's getting day, go ahead and start pushing it, because once it becomes day, it becomes so much easier to race overall.
Yeah, that's it. You're gonna start seeing the speed picking up. You're gonna start seeing races become a lot more confident. Man, let's just watch these bike divisions for a little while. This is mad speed. Look at these guys. They're just zooming along. This is great. Getting some serious air. Yeah, this is just so cool, man. I feel like I'm looking at a speeder bike from Star Wars.
Yes, they're going so much quicker, man. I like we showed earlier in the 3D map here as well for the Daymar Rally, man. Like these, I believe they already got to Eager Flash, already checked in, and pretty much a straight shot over to Kudra already. I believe the race has been going on for about 20 minutes now, so they probably already got to that position and already took off. So
here we go, back with Pup of Freedom in the Cyclone division. And we are getting some beautiful sun rising. As these guys just chilling now. He's got the daylight. Cyclone is going to be able to just move through the desert, be a lot more relaxed as he moves through, instead of having to, rely on his support craft to provide that light. Here he goes, about to hit a huge jump. Oh, and these guys know as well. I've done this on Daymar. I've done this on other moons. These guys know the course, so they know that ledge isn't going to drop them to their death, so they are able to hit these things at high speeds.
Yeah, so right now we got a lot of information coming in. We're trying to work on getting the leaderboard up here pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you guys for joining us for the 2952 Daymar Rally. But right now we have Kuroda Racing, we got Blackwing leading the truck division, obviously, and Team Ferric. A lot of these guys are pretty much head to head right now in the truck division. So once we get the leaderboard up, we should be able to show you guys where these guys are at, how far they're at right now. But a lot of teams are just fighting for that first spot. Remember, when these guys are racing Detox, they're not taking all the same line, so they could be at a wide angle while there are other teams that are at a another wider angle. Everybody has their own different lines, but it's just nice to see that there's a lot of competitors out there competing for that first place spot.
Here we go. We got one of the Dragonflies getting to the first checkpoint at Eager Flats. Once he's hit this checkpoint and done what he needs to do to tap in, he's on the home stretch to the finish line, basically. Not so much the home stretch, but one single journey. No more stops at any checkpoints this time. He can just go straight to Kudre Ore, which is the new finish line here. And here we go. You can see another racer pulling in at the same time. It's a Nox behind a Dragonfly, which is surprising. But good to see.
They gotta get in. Double doors, get into the double doors, check in, get out, and continue racing.
Yeah. We've got a support craft stopping here already. Is there a vehicle exchange? Did we lose? The Dragonfly is having issues here. There's already a vehicle change, which is interesting to see.
Yeah, I think he's changing out. Maybe the Dragonfly took too much damage. So that way, so they don't lose their driver, they want to make sure, like, hey, go ahead and take a fresh, brand new Dragonfly, so that way you can continue the race. Now, some of these guys' strategies are when you get to eager flats, let's swap there, so that way you have a straight shot and a fresh new ship to go all the way from eager flats to Kudra Ore. Yeah, right now we got a Voltic Rain. Unfortunately, it seems like they're going to be out of the race with a DNF, which is a do not finish. I'm not sure. I think some teams do have only 2 people per team. So unfortunately, Voltic Rain is currently out of the race. Yep, right now we're working on the leaderboard so we can be able to show you guys and give you guys those updates. But I believe, Detox, we should have some, I believe the Buggy division, we can put it up now and show where we're at here in the Buggy division for this race. Everybody is doing pretty well. I mean, leaderboard's a bit, jumping all over the place, but still doing pretty well here.
It's changing that visual change is when somebody inputs more data and a position is updated.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah.
Yes. So as you can see right now, you got Titanical Racing in first place, Obscurus Racing, Scire, and these are through all the servers right now. Detox, it's not just one server.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, so this is great. So we got the leaderboard in here, guys. This is the first look at it, and like we said, it is still relatively experimental. Obviously, it's the first time we've used it. So this is pretty cool. This is how we're going to be able to track the positions throughout the different divisions. And Jay Grind earlier is representing Colonial Marines, the USCM team, who are returning races. They are veterans of the Daymar rally. So that's probably why we saw such a nice clean switch over there.
Yep. You guys are noticing the smaller leaderboard distance tracker right above us, right there. When you see 28 kilometers is how far, they are from, how far they traveled from shooting mining facilities. So it really does everything. So pretty much all the race has to do is input pretty much like, so if you start from shooting, you're going to eager, all you got to put is the distance that you're at going from shooting, and this all just calculates itself. Kuroda Rip Racing got 2 teams. They're in first and second place. Definitely some great racers and some, how do you say it? They've been practicing for a long time. AWA Blackwing Federation in 4th place. We got a Prophetic in 5th. Chicago Sir, Blue Tech. We got Imperial Arms. All these guys are really fighting for that top spot. But
so here's the bike divisions. Ooh, all right. Yeah, these guys are way up there already.
Yeah, if you see those little red squares around
they're
out of there. So
gotcha.
Yep, you got UX Data Racers are doing pretty well. They're going pretty fast.
Kuroda Racing. We got Downfall in the driver's seat as well for the bike division, Group 1. Downfall, I think anybody who's been watching the races over the last few years knows that name. Downfall. Co-driver Mr. Broby. Yeah, these guys are champs, everybody. Support pilot is Klaus Schwab, and Dodge is the secondary support pilot as well for Kuroda Racing, the Flying Dragons Bike Division Group 1 team. So they are in the lead for their division, which is pretty cool. I don't know if they have 2 in the bike division. I think they might. I'm just checking through the teams again, because like I said, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of teams here that and a lot of names that have to be filtered. All right, buggy division. Oh, buggy division. So Kuroda doesn't have a buggy division, a buggy team right now. So
yeah, the buggy division is the biggest division we have in this year's rally. I believe 3 servers took up the bike. 7 servers took up the buggy division, and then 3 servers for the truck division. So as you can see right there, Detox, Dirt Kickers. Yep, take it away.
Yeah, Dirt Kickers and Titan Co Racing very, very close on time, and Scire in 3rd. Love to see it. Turbo Dustmasters in the buggy division are there. They're in 4th place again. Like I said, these guys are veterans. I would be surprised to see them out across all divisions, but looks like the turbo division in buggies is still going in 4th place. Some tight competition in the first 4 spots there. Obscurus close behind in 5th. Team Obscurus close behind Turbo there. But yeah, huge difference between Titan Co and Scire. It looks like this they've hit the 91-kilometer point for buggies already, which is very fast, man. Very, very fast.
Buggies and the truck division are definitely going to have, that more resilience. But when it comes to the bike division, why you're seeing so many bikes are being out is because they're crashing. It's not 30Ks anymore, because that kind of doesn't exist in Star Citizen anymore. So If they're out, mostly they're crashed. That's probably 95% sure about, you know, they end up crashing their bike because they just lost control.
Yeah, and I mean, if they do crash out the game, you know, they are allowed to try and recover and get back into their seat. But if they don't recover, if they spawn somewhere else, you know, if they can't get back in, then they're out. The co-pilot is going to have to take over. It looks like we got 2 support craft neck and neck, so that means the buggies must be close to each other as well. But I can't see the second buggy yet. But yeah, these guys must be pretty close. It's great to see even this far into the race, they're this close. As long as you can see those 2 support chips next to each other, you know, we know that these two buggies are close to each other as well.
Yeah, so we just got word that the bottom gear RSA is currently out from the bike division. It seems that they crashed. But they're actually a team from South Africa here, Detox, and
wow,
yeah. So they unfortunately are currently out of the race.
Yeah, bottom gear RSA. This is their first time in the Daymar rally. There were new competitors. Can we get an 07s in the chat, please, for the Qubit, Tayrangi, Disaster Piece, and Giggy Walnut. 07s to you guys. Thank you for participating. Sorry you guys are out. That's just how it goes in the Daymar rally. You can go and put your feet up and enjoy watching the race now. But thank you for taking part to Team Bottom Gear RSA. These guys are obviously a play on Top Gear, I guess, but these guys are out already, unfortunately, here at the Daymar Rally 2952. First time in, first time out. And just to go over some of the teams that are out. So from the bike division, Group 1 EU, we've lost Nomad 1 Racing, which is a damn shame because those guys, this is their first time in the Daymar Rally as well, and they are unfortunately out. So no 7s in the chat, please, for the Nomads. Sorry, Nomads. Team Crontanium, they were returning players to Daymar Rally, and they are out in the bike division Group 1. And it looks like we do have the Turbo team in the bike division 1 also out. Yep. So there's still a division in the game for Turbo, but that team is out, which is a bummer. And the UEX Data Racers as well, as we confirmed earlier, those guys are out in bike division 1. Bottom Gear RSA, bike division 2, we just went over those guys are out. Yeah, Nox's Fury is out, Pyro Freelancer Core, SNO, and Team Exile in bike division Group 3. Team Exile are out? What? Man, that's crazy. Some big upsets, guys. Some big upsets. So yeah, like Crucian was saying, a lot of teams are out already, which is no, you know, it happens. This is Daymar Rally. It's what happens in the beginning, a very volatile phase of the race. But some of those are popular teams. The popular teams that have been knocked out. It looks like even the Scire Ursa team is possibly out as well. For the truck division, Group 2? Man. That's surprising. That is very surprising. Papa Freedom following this Cyclone who has had pretty smooth sailing up to this point, and now he's entered like just a giant concoction of rocks here, all different sizes. So he's going to have to keep like taking it slow where he can. If he catches air, stop, reassess his position, and find the next route through. If you just keep going after catching air and bouncing, you're going to lose control very quickly. You're not going to be connecting with the ground. That's when you make mistakes and hit things.
Let's actually put up the entire race map up one more time. They have to get into Eager Flats, double doors one more time, go through those, and then come back out. They have to cycle the both doors and get all that contamination out so they're able to check in. So this can really hold off. This can actually hold off a lot of the other racers here. And again, just to kind of show, if you're just joining us here today, this is the entire race map. They're going from Shubin to Eager Flats, and then from Eager Flats straight from Kudra Ore. So just kind of wanted to show you guys out there of what the race map looks like. 510 kilometers, and for these buggies, this could be a 3 to 5 hour race. If we can get the leaderboard up, that would be fantastic.
Man, this is the buggy division. Very busy, and not a lot of knockouts from what I'm seeing here with the buggy division. Let me take a look. Buggy division, okay. Division 1, all active. Buggy division 2, what I'm seeing is also all active. Buggy division 3, all active. Division 4, all active. Division 5. Okay, so there is one team out. So I'm seeing currently from Division 5, buggy division. That is PXP crew. So PXP crew, if you're out there, sorry. GG's. Good race. Thank you for taking part. Looks like you were out. There's not a lot of people out in the buggy division, so that must have been something pretty bad to knock the whole team out. Maybe potential technical difficulties, maybe a destruction or something. But yeah, PXP crew, from what I'm seeing, these guys are currently out. Driver Battery Acids, co-driver Chef Heiska, support pilot Captain Shaq, and support co-pilot is Slider. Thank you guys for taking part in the Daymar rally. Sorry you were out, and better luck next time, hopefully. And I believe that team is coming out of the USA predominantly. So
apparently AAWA Drunken Turtle is 153 kilometers away from Kudre. We still got some teams that are currently finishing. I believe around this time right now, the bike team should be being close to done, Detox. So
some of them are apparently 150 clicks.
About 150,
150 clicks from Kudre. Yeah, that's crazy. AAWA Drunken Turtle, 150 from Kudre. So if you recognize that team, you recognize those names, they're doing well. I don't know if we have, unfortunately, we don't have a camera team available on that exact server. So whoever we're following in the bike division, which I'm trying to find out right now, whoever we're following, we'll be seeing them crossing the finish line when they get, when they get to that point. I'm just trying to find out for you guys. I think it's Saddle Sores, Team Saddle Sores. Yeah. So actually, that's one of my friends. Milshiv is in this. I think that's who we're following. Right now, this bike here is my friend Milshiv representing Team Saddle Sores. I love the name. Awesome. His co-pilot, Primex. Cool to see these guys. We've got the camera view on them. The other participant, the other crew members. Oh, Mini Serpent, there we go, is the driver. And I think Milshiv was the co-driver. So that must have been part of the change we saw earlier on. We'll take a look at the bike division and we'll stay on that for now because, I think we may have. So cameraman is just refueling. All right. Hey, an insight into the cameraman refueling process. This could be you, ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there and you want to help out with the Daymar rally. You think you got what it takes to be a cameraman, then jump onto ATMO, the atmo.gg website and get involved. We're always looking for people to help out with these events. ATMO Esports is throwing events all year, so if you're looking for a great reason to put your flight skills to the test, or just anything, if you've got the spare time, you want to get involved with ATMO Esports, help out these events, making them happen. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes, from helping manage servers to providing checkpoints to being a cameraman as well for the race. Jump over and jump on the Gilded as well, and offer a hand because they're always looking for people to help. I do have some information still coming in from my leaderboard, the personal one that I'm using. It looks like Biker Mice at 426 kilometers. These guys are very close. Biker Mice potentially in the lead for the bike division here. It's Biker Mice from Microtech, by the way. Makes sense. Kanuni 13 is in the driver's seat. Pythus Kaiser is in the co-driver, Dianor, the support pilot, and Mortality in the support co-pilot seat. Yeah, very cool. So we have the truck division leaderboard in the top left. While we stay on the bike division, if we can stay on the bike division, because I just want to give you a quick update about the guy that we're following, Trivelo, part of the fleet of Faithful Knights. This is a returning team to the Daymar rally. The driver is Roshu Prowler. And Trivelo is the support pilot. So the guy we're seeing right now on the bike is apparently one of the support pilots. That's what I got it down here for the information. So maybe they had to make a weird switch and swap out the actual drivers for one of the support pilots already. That would be a surprise. But either way, Trivelo
doesn't even have a support pilot right now because he's the only one racing. So if his driver blew up, again, it could have been a team of two. His driver could have blown up, and then the support pilot had to come down, take a bike, and continue the race. So if he can stay steady, he should be able to finish. Remember, if they may have crashed Detox, both the driver and the co-driver's gone at that point.
Exactly.
That's why a team of four is so important, right? You got the driver, you got the co-driver, and then you got the support pilot, and then the co-support pilot. So, like, if both drivers are out, you can get a support pilot or the co-support pilot come down while the support pilot can just continue on, and you at least have somebody in the racer, and you have two people.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a tough one, but they actually got this Cruiser Ore right now.
Wait, what the? Oh, he's just crossed. Damn.
Yes. It's a Screwdriver Ore, so
he's made it.
You gotta go in. You gotta go in and check in. Go ahead
Look
and
at
check
this,
in.
ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some. If you got the emotes, let's get some flags in the chat, please. If you don't have the emotes, just throw down some emotes, some GGs to Trivello of the FFK Night Riders team. He's about to slap the big red button that says he's finished the race already. It's the bike division coming in now. What is the time on that, approximately? Let's get that timer up on screen. He's about to make it in.
It was around an hour 20 when we had the little time.
There it is.
An hour and 16 minutes. Yep.
Hour and 16. You can assume he's probably checked in now. So an hour and 16 approximately for that team. Congratulations. Seeing some flares, seeing some decoys throw down. Right, Zero State, well caught. I guess he's now going to have to kind of find some more competitors still in the race in his division. So I'm getting some information. This is from one of the teams. Might need to confirm with our officials, but I'm getting some information that Mutant Motor Mob has actually finished first in its division. Driver Lipwig, co-driver Flarebright, support pilot Static Mess, and no support pilot apparently for Team Mutant Motor Mob. They are returning. I remember these guys from last year. GG's, well done, good race if they have indeed finished in those positions. But I'll wait for the official confirmation.
Yeah, just to mention one more time, even though they finished first in their server, that doesn't mean that they won the rally. All the servers to be able to finish, all the server needs to put in their, to input their time into it's not the tracker. We actually have checkpoint markers that are actually at the finish line that is jotting down their times for them manually, so we're able to get all that information correctly. So doesn't matter at all. If you finish first in your server, it doesn't mean you won the rally. So,
just seen that Ultima Panthers has finished as well in Bike Division Group 2. Ultima Panthers, you know those guys. Awesome. Ninjetti coming in for the finish. Cats 740 Energy, the support pilot, and Kungli, the support co-pilot. Ultima Panthers have finished as well. So congratulations to Ultima Panthers. Yeah, and there's a bunch more finishers coming in now as well. Catcom, Dragonfly, Far Out, Nova, Fender Benders, and O-Corp Racing have also finished. Man, some of these have got some really good times according to this doc. O-Corp Racing coming in at 1 hour 10, followed by Fender Benders 1 hour 11. This is in Bike Division Group 1. And then, Far Out are reading as 56 minutes? Team Far Out are reading as 56 minutes. Return team here. Returning team. That's
Far Out has been in all our leagues. They know they've been racing really well. So for 56 minutes is definitely believable. So Team Far Out, I believe they were one of the top races for a Stanton 7, coming in strong for the Daymar Rally this year. So
Diplomat, the race, the driver, Thoron, the co-driver, Zenape, the support pilot, and that's it. It's a 3-man team here. That's the best time we've seen so far. Out of all the finishes.
We talked a little bit about Altama Energy Panthers or Altama Panthers. They actually finished the race in a total of pretty much it was 1 hour and 3 minutes, which was actually fairly quick, fairly quick than normal. And then we got Mutant Motor Mob as well. They finished fairly quickly as well. They finished around the 50-minute mark, a little bit over than the 50-minute mark, but there's definitely going to be a lot of times that are going to be very, very close to figure out who our champions are going to be for this year's Daymar Rally. So to give a quick update here in the truck division detox, we still got Kuroda Rib Racing leading, but again, Kuroda second team is actually down towards fourth place, but we got AAWA and Polish Marines in the truck division still doing a great job keeping up with Rip Racing, but Rip Racing is taking a massive lead of over 13 kilometers in distance from that second place spot. So Rip Racing is pretty far out right now, Detox.
Again, just a quick update on the teams that are out and the teams that have finished. Night Riders have finished. Noxus Fury are out. Pyro Freelancer Corps is out. SNO is out. Team Exile is out for Bike Division Group 3. That is just a big surprise with Team Exile. Those guys are very, very good racers.
AAWA Twilight Company, they are out. Ultimate Panthers have finished. Mutant Motor Mob has finished. Bottom Gear RSA are out. Yeah, and then the Bike Division Group 1, we have a finish for Catcom. Dragonfly, Far Out finish. Nova, Fender Benders are finished. O-Corp Racing, Sandwiches have just finished. That's a new one that's just come in. Congratulations to Sandwiches. You made it. Driver is Shawnee64. Maggie Oncello is the co-driver. Support pilot Dr. Jekyll and support co-pilot Sparrow for Sandwiches. Congratulations, well done, guys. You finished and you made it out alive. And a bunch of knockouts in Bike Division Group 1 as well. Team Quantanium, Turbo Bike Division, UEX Data Racers, and Voltic Rain Racing Team 2. A lot of people out. Quite a few people finished as well. So that's your update for the Bike Division currently.
But right now is looking that if you finish under an hour in the Bike Division Detox, then you're definitely a contender to hopefully hold up the next Daymar Rally trophy. So it's gonna be a close one once again.
Yeah, and speaking of the trophies, can we take another look at the trophies? How do we have?
No, they're all
that. Just live bring up, or should we get Crucian to hold it up? There we go.
They're
yeah,
all
yeah.
mine.
Careful, Jesus, careful with those two, man.
If these fall on my toe, I will be out of the broadcast, not the race. I will be out of the broadcast. Loving the Sandman look at this. We're hoping to bring the Sandman back next year. We'll see, man. But definitely, this is what you win if you're in the Daymar Rally champion. If you're in first place in any division, you win an incredible trophy. That it's pretty much right here. So definitely incredible. So shout out to JRD+F for putting these all together.
Yeah, so this is Team Saddle Sores that we're still following here. And Milshiv, my man, Team Saddle Sores, they are still in. They're doing good. The driver is still in. Both drivers are still in. I thought maybe one of the drivers was out. So the driver is in. He's chilling up in that Hercules. He's probably, getting a nice massage from his support team before he jumps back on the bike and takes over from Milt potentially. But, I mean, Milt's going to be finishing soon. No doubt.
So Detox, a strategy that a lot of people do is that they have the first racer that goes from Shubin Mining Facility to Eager, and then what happens is that they swap. So they swap, so that way as soon as the driver that gets off from the Dragonfly comes out of Eager, they can go. So it's kind of like a tag, right? So
makes total sense.
Yeah. So that's always the strategy that that this team could have had for this year's rally, because once they tag in, they can just go ahead and go once they check into Eager. So, but here it is, right on Kudre. So, what's the time? Can we get a time? I believe we're around the hour and 30-minute mark here for the time. But 1 hour 36 minutes. So definitely a good time. Like I said, between an hour and 2 hours is where the bikes are at. So there he goes. He's gonna check in, and there's his finish. So very good job to Milshiv and his team. Finishing this year's rally. So
hell yeah. So yeah, that was a nice clean checkpoint tap. 1 hour 36 and 32 seconds to be precise, because seconds, it can come down to seconds potentially later on when we get more times in for the different groups. Viva Yellow Bikers as well. They finished. I don't know if we caught that one earlier. I may have. They're from the org Viva La Revolution. The Viva Yellow Bikers have finished. That was a 1 hour and 28-minute 53-second time. Quite close to a few others. This is a two-man team.
Yep.
It's Dave Arjou fan. I mean, Dave Arjou was fine support,
I believe.
And Nezrathil was the driver for Viva Yellow Bikers. I mean, Dave Arjou and Nezrathil are, staples of the community. Congratulations to them. Good finish, guys. You made it back alive. Well done. When we start getting those numbers all in and calculated, we can start crowning first, second, and third place winners for the bike division soon.
We do have a quick break coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. Once we get back, we're going to keep updating you guys on the leaderboard, because I need to wash whatever's stuck in here so I can be able to talk a lot better. So whatever jokes you have, make sure you keep it in chat. But anyways, I know people are going to be like, what are you guys stuck in there? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching so far. It's been a great Daymar Rally. We're going to continue to give you guys updated on who's finished, on who's not, and continue giving you guys the live leaderboard. So we'll be right back soon. Don't go anywhere because I'm going to find out if you get off your seat. All right? We'll see you guys in a couple seconds.
Missile away on 3-3. 3-3, splash 1. Missile away. Splash 1, Idris.
Your eyes are the gateway to your brain. It's time to start getting serious about protecting them. Reinforcements have arrived. Introducing GamerAdvantage, a gaming wellness company rooted in science. Patented, clinically proven, and trusted by thousands of people. Our glasses are designed to fit comfortably under a headset, look amazing, and offer protection indoors and out. Our lens will help you sleep better, which means feel better and perform better. There's no color distortion, and they are available in prescription. Internal protection starts with eye candy, an eye health, immune boost, and antioxidant formula. Fog Away, the #1 selling anti-fog spray for eyewear. GamerAdvantage. Gaming wellness reimagined.
All right, and welcome back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back from a quick break. Hopefully my voice is back. Let's get back to our cameras, and let's get back to these visuals, and let's get back to updating. How you feeling after that quick break there, Detox?
Very good. I did consume some nourishing food, also known as banana bread, space grade. Delicious.
Where's mine at?
Sorry, man. There's not enough. Not enough for you. It's just for me.
Telling your wife. Just kidding. This is the Daymar Rally. It's not only an endurance race for the racers, but it's also for the casters.
True.
We got to keep the energy up. We got to keep the vibes going. So anyways, let's go back real quick. We got the truck division, obviously. We have literally Corona Rip Racing still in the lead right now, and we got Polish Space Marines right behind him. They're actually only about a 1 kilometer difference away from each other. AAWA seems like they maybe stalled out a little bit because Detox, they were in second place at one point.
Right.
And it seems like they took about a 10 kilometer hit, so they're still pretty far away right now in the truck division. And then right behind AAWA, you got Imperial Arms, who is actually only about 67 kilometers away from AWA. So the truck division still going pretty strong for today so far. So right now, Detox, we only have one team left active for the bike division, which is Xeno Systems right now, Exploration and Survey. Those guys are pretty much that's the last bit for them. So you know, they're the last team for the bike division. So we got the driver, which is Data Rat, and then we got support pilot Heat Proof, and then support co-pilot the Bookbinders. So right now, Xeno Systems is the last team in the bike division right now that's currently active. So, you know, there's still a lot of things going on right there. But the bike division should almost be done. And it's been about 2 hours so far since the race has begun. We're about getting close to that 2 hour mark.
Yeah, very cool. And again, some really good times from the trucks. Like, they're going to be our slowest division, and some of them are at nearly 200 clicks already. Closely matched between the top five to six races here. 160 from Prophetic Blue Tech at 166, Imperial Arms at 172, Splitner at 177. In the lead is Kuroda Rip Racing for the truck division, absolutely.
Yeah, look how
Space Marines at 187. They've taken a big lead, dude.
So right now, Kuroda Racing is definitely Rip Racing is definitely taking that big lead. But if you look at between second, third, and fourth place, though, Detox, you have literally like a gap of like maybe like 3 kilometers per racer. So anything at that point, any spaz out, any spins, any, where you can't control your rover, man, they will be able to pass each other. So, it seems like those placements are still up for grabs. But right now, Rip Racing, dominating completely.
Yeah. Rip Racing, as we said before, they're pros. They've been doing this a lot. They're repeat contenders, competitors.
But a quick update here, the Buggy division, though. We have Turbo, who's actually leading by a great amount of just kilometers overall, Detox. They're leading by about 42 kilometers, right where Scire Impirium is. Scire Impirium, they have been really, like, I don't know, man, like, they've been doing great at all the events and missing it, but it seems like this time they're really bringing it in this Buggy division. But Turbo is just really concentrated, dominating right now. And Scire, though, is second place right behind them, but they're still like 40 kilometers away, which is a massive lead here for Turbo.
But yeah, Turbo currently killing it in the lead here at 315 kilometers to Scire's 273, and close to Scire is Obscurus Racing as well. They're approximately 8 kilometers behind as well, 6 to 8 kilometers behind Scire. So those two are neck and neck as well. Scire and Obscurus Racing neck and neck. Turbo pretty convincingly in the lead at the moment.
Like once the Buggy teams start to finish Detox, we can tell. We can see times and how long it took the Buggies to finish in this year's rally.
But again, like if we want to go over our previous champions, speaking of last year's, our bike division previous champion, first place winners was the Mutant Motor Mob. And the Mutant Motor Mob, from what I'm hearing, what we're seeing today, those guys have finished pretty quickly. So, man, they could be in for another first place win, which would be crazy if they come first again. Bike division from last year, second place winners with the T-Back Racing Team Beta, that's TBAC. Again, just to reiterate on that. And the bike division third last year was Pink Party Panthers. Those are the winners for 2951. The Spartan, I think will really shine when we get server meshing. We get a more compact race group.
Yes,
because the Spartan, it's got that endurance. It's got that firepower. It's 2 size 2 guns over the Rovers, 2 size 1s. And talking about the Spartan, I don't know if I wonder what the rules would be with the Spartan and co-drivers. Like, can the co-drivers sit in the Spartan and like have a freaking gun he can hold outside one of the doors?
Well, support ships can't shoot the racers and the drivers, but the racers and the drivers can't shoot the support ships. So yes, it's allowed. So some updates here for you. We got a lot of different buggies right now that are getting closer and closer to Coudre. We got Mantis Core, who's only 315 kilometers away. Cat Cart from 289 kilometers away. Then we got Team Bacontron that are 294 kilometers away to Coudre. So, and then, like, what's up with all these Bacon teams, man? Then we got FFK, Bacon of Light. Like,
I think Bacon is a running gag after the ISC missions.
ISC, yep.
The probe missions in 2.6, I think if you played back in 2.6 and you played through those missions, those probe missions, you probably heard that Bacon line 100 times because there's nothing else to do back in 2.6.
Back in 2.6,
or 2.x, whatever patch it was.
Very crazy update right now, but Obscurus Racing apparently passing Scire in the Buggy division. Maybe Scire hasn't updated their tracker, but for right now, Obscurus Racing has passed Scire for that second place spot in the Buggy division. So we're gonna have a quick update here from Corsair, from our managing director. We're gonna play the trailer that we opened up the show with. We're gonna get our managing director Corsair in here. We're gonna talk a little bit about the future while these races continue.
ATMO Esports operates a little differently. Born from emergent community events like the Daymar Rally, the natural progression was to create esports events within an emergent environment and provide tournaments for esports teams in a unique way.
All right, here we go. We got the countdown on screen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, baby. Let's get this race race started, guys.
Let's go.
ATMO volunteers create events within massive sandbox gaming environments, and we work with talent and community gamers to supply supporting roles such as camera crew, shoutcasters, event organisers, and so much more. Our team is a group of passionate professionals from all over the world, all with gaming in their veins. We operate purely online, and everything we do is created collaboratively.
Yeah, it's gonna change the way we play the game.
We're in this space today to talk about our biggest adventure still to come. Together with our online tournaments, we wish to bring gaming communities closer and deliver in-person emergent tournament experiences. Enter Atmosphere will be ATMO Esports' annual tournament convention. Once international travel has reopened, you can expect to hear much more about this.
Right now, maneuvering.
This is going to be the kill shot.
This is going to be some.
If you are a Star Citizen, an esports team, or just want to support what we do, head over to atmo.gg to get involved.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we're back here with the 2952 Daymar Rally. We got our managing director here, Corsair, who obviously you guys just saw the video. If you want to, say hello to the stream and talk a little bit about what the video is all about.
Hey everybody, good to be on. Good to see everyone here today. Thanks for coming and checking out the Daymar Rally. We're all on the back end and the staff there just plugging away and getting information and making sure we can deliver a cool broadcast. But yeah, you just saw a video that we've released today about ATMO Esports and a little bit of the direction we want to head in, and you'll probably see a little bit more of this kind of content in the future through 2022. But it is a little bit about thanking some of our last sponsors as well in the full version, but we obviously are looking at moving towards some live environment style tournaments as well, so we're very keen on moving in that direction, whether it be at a convention or we do kind of what we did with Fight or Flight, but in a more personal setup, or we are looking at doing our own little tournaments as well. We've got a couple options there. So, once kind of COVID kind of settles down a little bit again and international travel's a little bit more free roaming for some of us, considering the majority of our ATMO Esports team is, spread across the whole world. So, we've got to consider that too. But yeah, we're working towards that, and there's going to be more information when we progress with that stuff as well.
The idea of you guys doing in-person events is crazy. I didn't even think about that, but that's such a cool next step.
It will be amazing. Obviously, Star Citizen's doing what they can with the alpha build and still progressing, and we're kind of parallel with them as they progress, we progress. It's kind of there's that as well. So, but obviously you can see a lot of things we're trying to do, and obviously the new leaderboard is brand new. Like it technically, kind of wasn't finished, but we wanted to get it in and start testing it. But as a safety measure, we also have all of our staff in the servers at the checkpoints, doing the timed check-ins and all that kind of stuff as well. So, we're recording everybody's times as they pass through the checkpoints. So, we're not losing any accurate information on the servers themselves. We're recording everybody's exact times on arrivals at checkpoints. It's just us trying to get some more tools, more so for the broadcast, to deliver more frequent information. And obviously, we're still this is a brand new system we put in thanks to Seggellion and the Ultimate team. And we're just going to keep iterating on it. Obviously, we've seen a lot of things that we're going to improve on and fix for the subsequent tournaments we have coming up this year. It's a good start. It's just we're just going to work on it over the course of this year, and I'd say by the next year, we can move away from Google spreadsheets and have more of an actual tool that's dedicated to what we do, a bit more proprietary type software. So, bear with us, and we're going to work on that over the course of this year. And I'm looking forward to that being in a better situation by the time we hit next rally. That's for sure. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I'd also like to just have a quick mention. Obviously, we've dedicated the Daymar Rally 2952 to DragonFlyBE. Unfortunately he passed away at the end of last year, and he had worked on half of the Daymar rallies, so it was a big shock to me to hear that. I actually found him just before we did the second rally. He came in within an hour's notice, and he's like, yeah, put me on cameras, let's do it. So he was great for us, and it was really sad to hear that. And I think we threw up a little slide there with his team racing today as well, with RS Racing today. So good luck to them, and I'm sure they're doing it in honor, and it's quite an emotional experience for them today as well. without him here. Dragon had a family as well, so you know, that's very tough. So this is for him today, and yeah, good luck to the teams and RS out there. I'm sure they're feeling it. And yeah, so just thought we'd dedicate that once we heard about that, because he did half the rallies with us, and we're gonna miss him. So yeah.
Yep.
You know, his team's still out here racing for him, so you know that's a great positive sign that, you know, they're out there doing that for him and doing it in his honor. So yeah, it's good luck to them and all the other races today. Everyone's putting in the same effort, obviously. Yeah, there's a lot of good chatter from the teams, and it's fun. There's some funny stuff going on in the background that you don't get to see probably during the broadcast, but we're all having a good time. We're having a good time out the back here with the staff and the team. So yeah, thanks for giving me on for the catch up. So we're just kind of trying to get you some text information and update you as we can in the back end, and then yeah, just rolling on. Like, bike division's, you know, pretty much done from what I can tell. Trucks are well on their way, getting pretty close to the halfway mark. So if you want to gauge it about that, I think we've got one of the lead teams is probably about 280 kilometers away from Kuja, to give you a bit of an estimate. Buggies are sitting around the 230 mark, 220 mark. Yeah, and I was excited to add the Spartan. Obviously, we've added the Spartan this year. I did some testing myself out in the field against some Ursas, and I've actually found it quite competitive. I thought I was doing all right. And if you pick the meta for the weapons well enough, you can make it pretty potent. And it's very stable on terrain versus the very bouncy Ursa. So it really looked like a reasonable competitor, to be honest. But yeah, thanks for having me on, guys. A little bit of a catch up there for you. I'm sure I'll jump on a bit later. I'll let you get back to the stream.
We need those updates, man. Go get them for us.
We'll do. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks,
you. Corsair.
Thanks, Detox.
Of course, here, guys. The guy who behind everything behind the ATMO Esports. So does a lot, gets everybody together, puts everybody together. You know, almost over 400 competitors, just about 200 staff members, man. Like, this is it takes a lot out of can't even talk right now. It takes a lot out of all of us.
Yeah, he puts a lot into he puts a lot into ATMO, man, and he's got 2 kids and a family as well. I don't know how and a job and a full-time job. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he gets the time to do what he does. So mad respect to that man. Poor guy sleeps about 2 to 4 hours a day. You know,
I'm casting. You know, I'm trying to give 130,000% here for you guys. And probably after this, as soon as they hit the podcast. Oh, did he blow up?
Yeah, we just got an explosion inside the support craft. Oh, he drove in. The cyclone went in, and just as it went in, it blew up behind. It blew up in the group of cyclones, and then the other racer drove out straight away.
So that means that their extra vehicles are probably done at this point.
Possibly, they may have lost all of them. I only saw one explosion, size of one cyclone, but they may have possibly just lost all their backup vehicles. If they didn't lose all of them, they're going to be damaged.
A quick update here in the buggy division. I know a lot of you guys are really here to see these buggies, but we still got Turbo leading a big charge. Turbo is only 120 kilometers away from the finish line here, according to to our tracker. And then we got Obscurus Racing still right there behind Turbo right now. And then we got Scire falling into 3rd place in the buggy division right now. So I don't know what's going on with Scire. Maybe some stops here and there, but Scire, man, step it up, pedal to the metal. I know Salem Frost got what it takes. He's a great driver, so hopefully we can see some more of that happen. But yeah, man, they were like right up there with Turbo, and there's just a massive gap. I'm not sure if like they're not updating as much, but right now Scire is in 3rd place right now.
Now check out the truck division again real quick. Kuroda Racing, 2 teams in there, and they're 1st and 3rd place at the moment, and Slipner is just slipped ahead of Kuroda Rovers #1. And they've changed again? What? Kuroda Rovers are just taking the lead again?
They're updating. It's because they're updating the leaderboard. So maybe the next time
neck and neck.
Sleipner updates, maybe they're ahead, but it seems like Kuroda Rovers, they were actually AWA really just took a dive because they were in 2nd place. So I'm not sure if they had to swap vehicles or what happened there, but you got Sleipner and Kuroda Rovers really taking that that lead above AWA. So, and then Polar Space Marines, again, these are all veterans that I've been, I've never seen Sleipnir before, but a lot of these top teams are all just veterans that have been racing for a long time, Detox. The leaderboard this year was brought to you by Tobi Gaming. If you guys don't know what the heck a Tobi is, then you're wrong, because I'm telling you, this thing, this little Tobi Eye Tracker 5, is definitely something that changes the way you play the game in Star Citizen.
Yes.
So, you know, I may sound like a damn YouTube channel right now, but if you check the panel down below, you guys can go check out what Tobi does. But we actually just recently had one of our content creators, Mr. Red Lear, make a very, very good tutorial on that. That's a great tutorial if you're thinking about getting a Tobi Eye Tracker. I think Red Lear did a great job at making that tutorial. So if you guys haven't checked out Red Lear, trying to jump into more YouTube stuff instead of, you know, being live and people telling him to get off the game. I'm just kidding. It's a joke, but it's a joke.
Back on Puppet Freedom, who's still got both his wings on his ship at this point, which this far into the race is an achievement for Puppet Freedom. So well done, Puppet Freedom. Please claps in the chat.
Some big jumps here too as well that he's capturing, man. I love jumps in this game. I like how they look. There's the visualization of having that sun in the background. It just makes everything look great.
Yeah, it's majestic seeing these things fly through the air in front of the sun.
Yeah, so like right now, for the truck division right now, Kuroda Rip and Kuroda Rovers, it seems like they both actually overtaken Sleipnir. It seems like they had to stop and swap out a vehicle out or something, and kind of, you know, right now we're at 2 hours and 43 minutes, which is actually pretty good timing for the buggies right now. Like I said, being in that 3.5 to 4.5 estimated time for the buggies to finish. Some of them that are faster could probably finish at 3:15 in the next 30 minutes.
It's always nice. The further the race goes, more things kind of accumulate at the finish line. Sometimes we get some nice showings from the security teams. Sometimes we get some surprise ships. Last year we had an Idris sitting at the finish line halfway through the race.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
What is that?
Is that an Idris? Holy shit. That's a surprise.
Oh, what? No way, man. Oh, 7s to that pilot, whoever the hell has commandeered this thing in time for the...
Damn, somebody must... Somebody is... damn, that thing... Dude, I can see that better than Kudra Or. There we go, guys. The first bike, he needs to get inside. He needs to get inside as much as he can. He needs to check in as soon as we can. We got a massive Idris to show the...
my God.
That's beautiful, dude. That's...
what a great...
Ear to ear.
What a great way to get our first... What a great scene for our first finisher of the day.
Yep. If we can get the timer up as well right now for the leaderboard so we can see, I believe when I was racing with the vehicles, Detox, I was going about, I think it was maybe like 1 kilometer per maybe 2.5 minutes or so. And that's like me. I'm not as good as these guys, so maybe they're doing it quicker. So they could definitely finish a lot quicker than normal. The finish line is at 510 kilometers. They're at 4:45 right now as they're continue updating. Before we start seeing these buggy divisions finish soon, we're going to take another quick break. And then once we get back, we're going to start taking a look at all these buggies getting to Kudra Or, and we're going to update you with all those times and see, hopefully we can get the fastest time and see who is our potential winners for this year Daymar Rally for the buggy division. So guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out and being here with us. We'll be right back.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Welcome to this experience.
We are proud to present We will explore infinity.
Non-stop streaming 24/7. Lock it on around the planet.
Around the verse. The People's Radio. Nevsky.
Hey, and we're back.
Yeah, I'm seeing some developments as well in the Buggy Division. If we can bring up the Buggy Division leaderboard, you're going to see some changes here. Looks like Scire is bringing it back. They've gained some distance here, but Taxi Orange and Scire are about 1 kilometer apart. And when this moves further up on the stream, you'll see that these guys are pretty damn close.
Like, even though, like, you know, a team could input like data and be like, you know, they're ahead than they're supposed to, still, we are going to get that time when they get to cruiser ore, and that's the time that's going to matter. Yeah, so I got a little update here that for the first time in the rally, we finally got somebody on foot. Team Disorder in the Buggy Division are currently on foot trying to finish.
The driver of Team Disorder is a Chefren or Kefren. The co-driver would be Hattelar. The support pilot Zerlas, and support co-pilot would be Zebok. Cyclone RC, Crusader Hercules support craft. Country of origin is France, and this is their first time in the race. So this Team Disorder, who are now on foot running, it's their first time in the race as well. So they're doing it in style.
Incredible view here from Shipwreck. We're going to see a switch here.
This is cool.
So we're going to see him take a brand new vehicle, go up the back ramp and go out the front ramp. So let's take a look at this, because that means that his vehicles must have taken a lot of damage, detox, and they need to swap it out.
Yeah.
See the front ramp. Is the front ramp open? It looks open. Yep.
Yes, there it is.
He's in and out. So, okay.
Super cool. We can probably figure out who this driver is. I think it's Fergie89. That's the driver that we have for Eagle Thrust. Fergie89, the co-driver, unfortunately was not competing today, so he's been doing this whole race on his own. Fergie89. So well done. His support pilot is Night Stalker, and support co-pilot goes by the name of Grab. So Grab and Night Stalker doing a good job keeping that support chip alive. You can see the Hercules up in the air nearby. And then Fergie89, Godspeed, good luck. You know, you're doing this on your own. You didn't have a co-driver from the beginning. And he's been doing a damn fine job so far.
And here we go. We got some, here's your favorite view here. Detox with the 890 jump. We got the VIP still in the game, sticking it out with us. They're still flying for a long time, so that's incredible.
I love seeing that. That's a great shot from Shipwreck. Damn, he's getting good, Shipwreck, with his angles. But don't you just get the feeling that these 890, you know, everybody on the 890s is just like, whoa, looking down on the races, like, you know, it really gives me like Squid Game vibes. You know, the guys in Squid Game, they're just like there to watch the death, and you know, they're not satisfied by anything else except seeing like just brutal competition before their eyes. It's kind of the feeling I get from this 890 jump that's kind of watching the race, you know, because you got to remember this is a death race. People are dying in these races, and you have this, you know, space yacht floating above them while they sip on champagne and eat Microtech olives.
Let's shout out the rest of the teams here. We got Blue Tech currently sitting at 8th. We got Prophetic. We got Alpha Centauri, which is actually pretty funny. If you watch Lost in Space, that's where that comes from. Magix Rover Division, Big Sky Racing, VTVL, Chicago. Who's going to say Chicago? Sir Isray. I don't know how to say that. Splinter Empire Racing and Slippery Llamas. You know, I think those teams might be out under VTVL. But anyways, just a shout out anyways to all the teams that have been participating so far in this year's rally. But it seems like Team Turbo is only 10 kilometers away from the finish line right now, Detox.
They've been strong competitors for us every year, but they haven't ever won. They haven't ever won coming first, second, or third. So
Team Scire is unfortunately out, Detox.
It's confirmed. I'd heard whispers that Team Scire might have been knocked out. Why? What happened? Oh, can we just look at this sweet change coming over as well on Papa Freedom's cam? That is a very careful disembarkment with that cyclone. What's happened? They've stopped. Nope. Okay. What? This is weird. He's okay. Waiting for him to get onto the onto the ramp. There he goes. Okay, he's waiting for him to get onto the ramp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
So
cool.
until the driver gets onto the support ship, he can continue on. So, kudos to the team.
Yeah.
So.
That was beautiful. Excellent clean change. And the sportsmanship there, beautiful. I'd love to know who these guys are as well. This is on Papa Freedom's server, Papa Freedom camera. Grandmaster Flash. Let's find out what team Grandmaster Flash is representing. Here we go. Beacon of Light. It's the FFK guys. Beacon of Light. Cool.
Excellent. So I was told that it's Beacon of Light, not Bacon.
Oh, it is Beacon? It's not Bacon? It says Bacon.
You just gotta say it the proper way, apparently. But it's apparently Beacon of Light, but it's Bacon of Light. You get it.
So these guys, a country of origin is USA, according to the information we have. They are returning racers, and the teammate is made up of a Spin Dizzy, a Grandmaster Flash, that's the racer and the co-driver, driver and the co-driver, the support craft Kriv Aldent, and the Who Doctor. That's the support craft team. Beautiful team. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far from these guys today.
Yeah, it's very funny right now, Detox. I actually had Grandmaster Flash. He wrote me earlier. He says, "Hey, I'm with FFK Beacon of Light. Our motto here is we are a beacon of light for the dark verse." But he said that there's never hurts to have some bacon in your life. So, hey, you love bacon, we get it, man. But so shout out to Grandmaster Flash for the little message there.
That's it. This is a team you guys can get behind. We have the angle on them. We are following them closely. I like what we've seen from them before. They're American and Canadian, so the North American team. So all hail the bacon. Are you sure it doesn't mean it's not bacon? I mean, they got Canadians in there. It's got to be some kind of semblance there.
Canadian Bacon of Light, is that what it is?
Canadian bacon or American streaky bacon, Christian? What do you prefer? How do you like your bacon?
I like the streaky bacon, man. I don't like that round one. It's just another form of sausage. It's a ham.
The fat one? Round one? No, what? Sausage? What the hell? The hell is a round bit of bacon, chat? Anybody seen that? It's an American thing. Is it bacon in a tube?
Oh my
Have you guys invented bacon in a tube? Is that what you're trying to tell me? We've reached peak science.
Isn't Canadian bacon round anyways? It's round, man. From what I know, it's like round like that. Okay, maybe I'm confused. I'm not sure, man. I mean, I was in the Navy for like almost 9 years, and I just eat whatever they gave me. So it is what it is.
I hate to tell you, Christian, but that wasn't bacon. I think they were telling you it was bacon, man, but I don't think that was bacon.
Anyways, a quick buggy update. We got Team Muscuris, which is 51 kilometers away from Kudre, Baltic Rain, and Eagle Thrust, actually only like 5 kilometers apart, around a 67 kilometer mark. And then we got Polaris Corp, which is still a good ways away, 100 kilometers away.
Yeah, and I'm getting confirmation that Canadian bacon is indeed round.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have to Google this. I've never heard of this. No. So yeah, Turbo coming in, Turbo Dustmaster's coming in for the finish from what we can tell from the leaderboards, which is most likely accurate. Scire is unfortunately knocked out. I know those guys are going to give us an interview as well. We're trying to get a few interviews together so we can get some of the guys on and talk to them and get some information out of them about how they found the race and things that went on during their race as well for you guys.
Yeah, so Turbo, okay, so they did finish right now. So race start time was at almost exactly 2000. They finished at 23:26, so it was about 3 hours and 26 minutes.
Congratulations, Turbo. Great time. You finished as well. I wish we got some wish we could have captured some of your racing today. Unfortunately, we didn't have any cameras on. We did lose a couple of cameras today due to technical difficulties. The day we go in with a full camera crew that we intended to go in with, I mean, I'll eat my glasses. A lot to play for now. We're getting, when the racers are hearing about other teams finishing, this is when they start feeling more pressure now as well. They start hearing that other people are crossing the finish line. Time to start just being maybe a little bit more reckless to try and secure that second or third place. So look at this, man. We got a switch over from a ballista. This is going to be cool to see. Glad we caught this one from Failed Experiment. They're about to bring out another another Spartan, man. Did I call it a ballista just a minute ago? They're about to bring out another Spartan, and that'll be the only one. You can only get 2 ballistas in a Hercules safely. You can squeeze in 3, but it is not recommended, especially when you're in the middle of, the Daymar rally. You don't want to be screwing around with jamming Spartans inside a Hercules. It's not good, and pulling them out again, it creates more problems. So I'm gonna take back the Spartan. Yeah, it could be a driver switch. It's a good point. It could be a driver switch.
So Detox, we actually have Sison from the bike division. He, from FFK, they're gonna be coming to interview, kind of talk about their experience, how they felt, what they did to prepare for the race, and all that good stuff. So we're gonna get our first interviewee here from a participant in the Daymar Rally to kind of give us their experience and how it's been so far. So let's get him in here. Hey, Sison, how's it going?
Good. How's it going?
Hey, good. Welcome, man. Just to let you know, you're on stream, man. And we're just gonna talk about a little bit of your experience in the Daymar Rally. But I'll let Detox kick it off with the first question.
Yeah, so how was it overall? How did you find it today?
It was much better than we had hoped. Maybe even just a few months ago, with the damage model being so tender.
Did you change your driving style after realizing, that there was more of there's more resilience to the bike's hull? Did you change the way you were driving, basically racing through? Did you change the strategy in any way?
When we first started practicing, I would get like a heart attack at almost any time I would hit something, and I had to get over that fact and realize, I can just like land on the ground and have be fine. I don't have to be walking on eggshells the whole time. So we were able to be much more liberal with our driving.
Did you do the switch at Eagle Flats that Crucian was talking about earlier?
So we had to switch fairly soon after we started because we had our main thruster stopped, so I could only go backwards. So we switched out at that point to my co-driver Roshu, who then drove probably another third to 2/3 of the race before blowing up, and then our support ship pilot took us the last third.
That's right, because we were following Trivello on the bike, weren't we? We were following Trivello, and we wondered why the support pilot was on there.
Oh, I don't believe he had ever practiced riding the bike either.
No way! And he took you to the end?
Fantastic.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Wow, so he didn't even practice for the race, and he was your support pilot. Probably didn't expect he'd be finishing the race for you today, so that's cool.
Yeah, we're very
Trivello, yeah. So all 3 of you got to do a bit of racing. That's cool. And you had a fourth, the support co-pilot, who didn't make it today.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was out with COVID, so we're hoping that he starts to feel better soon.
They had a time of, I believe it's an hour and 15 minutes for the bike, for their bike time. So, but yeah, go ahead with how you feel. I just want to let the viewers know the exact specifics of your time.
Yeah, so we were very happy with our time. We were leading our server by a decent amount. Last year in the Daymar Rally, we actually came in with the fastest time, but then realized we had broken a rule that we didn't know about, and so disqualified ourselves.
So if I'm not mistaken, I believe the rule that you guys had an issue with was that you guys went and restocked more vehicles. Was that correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was what we had.
I mean, I can see, how that can be overlooked. I completely get it. And obviously, things are going to change, over time for the Daymar Rally, like things like that once, the other mechanics get in. But, I really commend you guys for stepping up forward and say, we didn't win this fair and squarely according to the rule book. Let's make sure that we talk about it and let them know. So, it takes a lot, and I really appreciate you doing that. Like, it's real, it takes fucking a lot of honor and pride to do that. If not, I would have been holding up the trophy right now.
Yeah, and integrity is really what is required in all sports, and so that's what we're about here at FFK. So we want to be able to hold up integrity and honor, and
awesome.
Have a good time. So
yeah, it's hard to come by in the lawless wastelands of space. So well done. For keeping up the integrity. So, Fleet of Faithful Knights, what do you guys do normally? Are you just are you a racing org, or what's the deal with your organization? If you want to give them a shout out before
Yeah,
before
so
you
we
move
are
on?
a military organization. Our motto is to bring a beacon of light to a dark verse. So we want to, we're a lawful org that we are out after pirates, and we have a very strong, bond between all of our members. And so if you'd like to join, join our Discord and submit an application.
The fleet of faithful knights delivering a beacon of light to the verse. A beacon of light.
I
to the verse.
think not only they're racing today, but they're also providing some security. They're doing all kinds of stuff today. So, it's definitely like, again, another org where if you try to find that, that family in an MMO, that's another good place to go. So anyways, Syson, thank you so much for coming on here and telling us about your experience at the Daymar Rally. We glad that you finished. We glad you're proud of your time. Hopefully that time keeps up enough to hopefully get you the placement that you guys want. But thank you so much for coming on and letting us know everything. We do appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
The bike division is very competitive. It's very competitive. They're fast, ruthless, and we'll see.
Trucks are going pretty strong. They're doing pretty well. So everybody's looking good so far. So very much appreciate to everybody in the truck division. And then if the buggy division, if we can get that up there as well, that would be fantastic. So,
and I'm back. Sorry, I had a camera malfunction there. Cool. Yeah, we lost the camera. That was just me testing out the new prototype stream stealth tech, and it seems to have proved very effective. That was just me phasing out so I could quickly eat a cheeseburger and then phase back in. I'm feeling much better now. Thank you for your concern, everybody.
But it seems like Turbo, man, they could be in that position. But right now, we got, I believe this was FFK that we were watching. They're currently here at Kudre, getting it done and hopefully finishing. But I believe before we get into another interview here with the winner of last year's Stanton 7 is going to be Diplomat. So before we get him in here, though, let's make sure we get his team information up, Detox.
That would put Diplomat, the main driver, the co-driver, Thoron, support pilot, Zenip, and that's it. They had a 3-man team in Team Far Out in the bike division.
To give you a little update here from our bike division, I believe we tallied all the numbers so far. Now, this is not the final number. We're just doing this that way we have the information. But results right now for the bike division, these are our, how do you say it, like the final results, but we still need to go back and take a look at it right now.
The preliminary
final
results.
Numbers. Yes. So Far Out in first place. We got Mutant Motor Mob in second place. O-Corp bike division coming in third place, and Nova Fender Benders in fourth place, which FFK bike division in fifth place. Altama Panthers in sixth place. So we're gonna Far Out is actually Diplomat who won. This guy's been winning everything, but this guy really puts time, effort, information, gathering data into his races. So we're gonna have an interview with Diplomat here soon.
And like the guy said, Diplomat is a veteran of the Daymar Rally. So GG.
Veteran of all our events. So let's get him in here and talk to him. Hey, Diplomat, how's it going, man?
Hey, man. Oh, I'm doing great. I've never done better.
You're always doing great. When you're not winning, you're yelling at us because you're not winning. Like you dominated Stanton 7 last year. Like you potentially won this year's Daymar Rally for the bike division. Like, what are you doing that nobody else is doing that is just making you so dominant in these races?
I mean, it's all about going fast and practicing, spending the time on the ground, running the bike. And we were pretty confident with the old bike model. But after rework, I must say I was a bit scared, to be honest. They can be pretty treacherous. And to top it off, we had some technical difficulties. We had to go to the US servers. So we had some slight desync issues, but...
Okay. Even up against, on a region different to the region that you live on, you potentially pulled a first place here. That's impressive. Well done. So were you worried about the changes with the grav lift, that it was just going to be too volatile and that you might not even finish the race?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're really fast. I do find it a lot of fun, but the old bikes, you had a lot more of air control, so you could like manipulate the bike and move it around and do lots of stuff. With the new one, it varies a lot.
Did you find it hard to keep it below the 750-meter limit, altitude limit for the race?
It actually worked out pretty good. I mean, I think we hit the limit once, but you know, if you know what rocks to watch out for, and if you don't bug into the ground, you shouldn't be launched that high. So it was a decent rule, yeah.
Yeah. How did it go? How did today's race go compared to like your practice runs? I wonder if like the adrenaline and the day of the event has given you better results or worse results.
It's actually a lot worse. I mean, our PB
really?
is 43 minutes 55 seconds.
Wow.
And you know, playing on an American servers, you have to be careful, watch out for desync, and it's competitive. We have like 50 players around the starting line, so it hits the performance pretty bad, so you got to be careful. So we took it careful and ran it out.
Like, I know you won a Stanton 7. Is this your first win for the Daymar Rally?
Absolutely. I mean, I looked at the Daymar Rally last year when we signed up for Stanton 7, but it was too late to sign up, and I made it a goal to compete and try to do well. So hopefully, yeah, first place.
Where do you guys hail from? Do you have like a central kind of region that you guys are from?
Yeah, we're all from Norway. We're running from for Far Out Corporation, and
Cool.
we've actually had a couple of races in our organization as well, and that's how it all started.
Oh, right. Yeah,
that's
so
awesome,
you guys
man.
come from racing background. Yeah, can I just say we've just had a Diplomat, we just had a final check and a double check. Man, you are first. You guys are first in Daymar Rally's bike division today. So
Hell yeah.
Feel?
Oh, I feel
How do you
great,
feel
man.
about that?
I mean,
That's
I've been working for this like for a solid 4 to 5 months. So the fact that it paid off, it's fantastic. What can I say?
That's
it's
brilliant.
amazing.
So you are going to get that trophy, Diplomat. You're going to get that trophy and all those winnings.
You're gonna have to find me for it because I have it right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like that.
yeah.
That's yours, Diplomat. So congratulations, man. This is the first time we've actually had the racer on as we've broke the news. So that's really cool. Man, well done, Diplomat, and well done to your team. You know, it's a total team effort. So Diplomat, Thoron, and Zinipe. Am I saying that right?
Snape is what we call it.
Snipe,
Yeah.
You guys are well done. First place for the bike division. Let's get a ton of flags in the chat for our winners of the bike division. First place, we got the second and third to crown next. But yeah, Diplomat from Team Far Out. Congratulations, hailing from Norway. Well done, guys, and thank you for coming on and talking to us, Diplomat. Appreciate it.
Tapping
Thank
out,
you for
man.
having
Here it goes. The trophy is taking my place for the rest of the racer detox.
Yeah, and also you won by 4 minutes, guys. You won by 4 minutes. It was a 4-minute
Yeah, that's
lead.
crazy,
so-
man. Go ahead and take it away, man. And then again, like Detox said,
Yeah.
man, much appreciated. But make sure you give a shout out to your teammates and whoever else you want to give some love to.
Of course, man. I gotta give a big shout out for Seaman and Roar, which is Snape and Thoron, and of course the rest of the organization. They've been really helpful in helping us, just testing out things, and yeah, my store as well, which is our team sponsor. It's been good.
It's awesome. So before you go though, we're gonna see you the next Stanton 7.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Woo! All right. Well, thanks again, Diplomat. I appreciate it. Always a pleasure to talk to you, man. I know how much you're a perfectionist of, doing the best you can, and you showed that here today, man. So take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, second and third place on the bike division, ladies and gentlemen. Mutant Motor Mob are confirmed for second place, and O-Corp Racing confirmed for third place in the bike division results. So those are the two teams, man. Some are finishing now of the buggy division. Lots of buggy division finishes rolling in as well. But those are the confirmations of the bike division winners. So,
Yep.
yeah.
So right now we got some other buggy finishes here. We got Team Baltic Rain racing team number 1 finishing just around under 4 hours. Their detox around 3 hours and 53 minutes. So we're starting to get a lot of these buggy divisions finishing a lot faster. We got Team Nova Rising Storm finishing in the buggy division around 3 hours and 44 minutes. So definitely you're starting to see a lot of these teams finish. And another one, AAWA Taxi Orange, finishing around 3 hours and 50 minutes. So a lot of times that are very close to around that 3 hour and 45 to 55 minute mark. Detox.
If you can even just finish the race in the buggy division, you're doing good. But yeah, here we got a beautiful image here with in Shipwreck's camera. We're getting some flares fired over the finish line. The end of the 890 jump party bus above the race here. I think they landed for good. They're probably pretty sourced at this point. They're probably stuffed on food, and now they're probably gonna exit the 890 jump, get ferried off, and continue a night of debauchery, as you know, as they probably do regularly. Those damn Yacht Club members, you know, living the life,
over there sipping their champagne, like you keep saying. Detox I mean,
that's it. Olives, yeah,
that kills me every time.
Style.
So, yep. Anyways, again, guys, a lot of the buggy divisions are starting to close around that 4 hour mark. I believe we got another interview. We got Code Alpha. I believe Team Code Alpha coming in to do a quick interview. I believe it's Kosher. Let's get that team up there and see where this team was at. Code Alpha. I believe they just finished the race here. So
let's get them.
Yeah. So Code Alpha. Yep. Their driver was which is Kaisher. So he's the one that we're going to interview. So we're going to be interviewing the driver. And then we got Oxy Lapis. I don't know why, but I hope I said that.
The names,
I said
the names
that.
never get easier.
Yes, hopefully I said that right. And then we got Kajlumb. Look, man. Sorry. And then Seberfa. Look, support co-pilot. Look, man, we're just going to get him in here and let him say the names and shout out his own teammates, because I'm literally chopping it off in half. So let's get Kosher in here. Hey, Kosher, how's it going?
Hello.
Hey, man, sorry I butchered all your teammates' name, but they're kind of hard to say, you know, in the sheet. But just let us know how you're feeling, man. How's the race? How are you feeling as a racer? Did you drive the whole way?
Not the whole way, but most of this. Yes, I'm feeling very nervous, especially when the bunny defender hunts me. That was kind of.
Oh, really? You had some terrorism raining down on you at some point?
Yes. I made it.
You made it. That's the important thing.
But not without my team.
Yeah, but that's like that's a damn good job right there, finishing under fire as well after the risk of potentially being nuked by pirates. I mean, this is a matter of life with the Daymar rally. You know, it's in the persistent universe. Some unlawful characters can slip through the net and cause problems. So
yeah, Kosher. I mean, you finished, and you had a time of around 3 hours and 47 minutes, man. How are you feeling about that time? And I believe this was your first time in the Daymar rally.
Yes, this was my first time in Daymar rally. I can say that this wasn't easy. Definitely wasn't easy. I can say that my finish is a result of a great teamwork. I think so.
No, I completely agree with you, man. And like without the teamwork that you had, you wouldn't be able to finish the race. So
Sure.
you want to give do you want to give a shout out to your teammates out there?
Oxylapus, don't laugh about pronouncing it. Sivirianin and Klimich.
We never would have got those, crew. I wouldn't have got any of those.
Yeah, I would have.
I understand.
But that's awesome, man. Well, one thing I would say is that I'm glad you got to experience your first Daymar rally. Again, we know the game is not perfect. There's always things to improve year over year. But as the game gets better, so will the events. But we're just glad that you got to finish it, man, and experience the first Daymar rally ever. So I think that was awesome.
That was definitely awesome. I think that was perfect. As for me, that was perfect, especially with the pirates that trying to kill us all. Well, not everyone sure finished, but still, this is kind of awesome experience, guys.
Yeah, definitely, and well done for making it to the end under the fire of pirates. That's one to run home with. That's awesome to hear. So yeah, well done to you and your team, Code Alpha. Well done, guys.
And guys, well done to you for all your work for this event, on the staff. This is great. This is really great event.
Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate it, and what you see on the surface is just a scratching the surface. It's everything behind the scenes. All the guys who make this happen, all the organizers, event organizers, the security teams, everybody. Cameramen. They're the heroes. They're the MVPs that make this happen. So thanks.
Yes.
Thanks for that. We appreciate it.
Yep.
These guys are hailing from Russia as well. So there's probably quite some distance between their regional servers. So they're probably feeling that a little bit.
But right now, I believe we're teeing up Lipwig, who is second place in the bike division, Mutant Motor Mob. We're gonna bring him here in a second, and then talk to him and see. Again, we love experiences. We love to talk about that stuff. We want to make sure that you guys are telling us your experience and how you feel about it racing and what do you do to prepare. So, hey, how's it going?
Hey guys, fun. We're just having the post-race party right over here. What?
Whoa. You had a post-race party and you didn't invite me?
Yes. Kind of the kilometers that might prohibit that.
That's so true. That's so true. So we got confirmation that you officially got second place in the 2952 Daymar Rally. Can you tell us a little bit about how you're feeling right now?
Yeah, we wanted to get in at first place, but we kind of had a couple problems at the start where an engine blew out. We had to switch bikes early. Usual stuff. Everybody faces those challenges, but hey, we managed to make up a couple kilometers later and finished first on the server and second overall. That's something. That's second time on the podium for us.
Second time. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, well done, guys. Beautiful. I forgot you were first place bike division last time as well.
Yeah.
So damn, bringing it in again for a second win. This time taking the second place, but that's cool. You already got first, Second is still.
They want to defend their
nice.
title, Detox. This is
Yeah,
very
we definitely wanted
yeah.
to defend that title. We've been training for weeks and then must have been a couple hundred hours and about $1 million in fuel costs for the support ship alone when training.
Wow.
Because that M2 guzzles worse than the Mutant Motor Mob does when we're off duty. So
yeah, and you guys are hailing from Austria, right? So there's some good beer down that way. Good beer down that way.
Yeah, definitely.
So
cheers.
Plenty
I'm
of
having one
going
for you
on.
guys.
Well, we appreciate it because I can't have one right now, and I'm hey, I want to be cheering with you, but that's awesome, man. Like it's so cool. You're having a post-race party. You guys at first place last year. I'm not gonna lie. Diplomat is a tough competitor. He really takes it serious. So, but to see you guys had an issue, you could have beat him. That's actually very cool as well.
It's been close. And here's a shout out to all the support ship pilots out there, because that's one of the most important roles you can have in that rally, because without our support ship pilot, we would have been absolutely lost. He's the wielder of basically the light of God, and he's the guy who did the routes for us, and he's been spot on. So yeah, support ship pilots, you are the heroes of the race.
That's it, man. Don't underestimate those support ship pilots. I know the racers get all the glory, but they couldn't do it without those. They couldn't do it without the support ship pilots. It's a patient job.
And he's had the whole route memorized on spot, like, hey, I know this mountain. We need to pull up to 205 degrees here. Now you switch to 190 degrees. So, yes.
That's so amazing, to hear that, the level of detail, that you guys take to make sure you are hitting those times. And honestly, every time we get one of you winners on, you champions, this is what we hear. It's like that meticulous detail, taking those extra precautions, those extra measures to make every second count is how you win in such a big and competitive race. So yeah, well done to you.
Thank
Love
you.
to hear it.
Thank you, and thanks for all the hard work, guys. It's been fun. It's been fun like every year.
Before you go, man, show some love here to your teammates. Show some love here to your org, man. If you want to shout them out before you head out, man, please do so.
Yeah, massive shout out to the whole Mutant Motorwop, and especially, of course, Flarebright and Static Mass, with whom I've been training for weeks on end now. With all the frustration that it brings. Thank you, guys.
Oh, awesome, man. Well, Lipwig, Detox, you got anything else, man?
No, that's it, man. Thank you. Beautiful to hear, and I'm so glad it paid off for you guys. Congratulations,
Hey,
well done.
I hope you're off duty real soon. You can get your beer made.
Yeah,
we'll do. Thank you so much, man. Take care, brother.
Later, Spy.
It's cool that they're having a little, gathering for post-events race, something to celebrate. I think it's so cool, man, to get, this is what we bring to the table, right? This is what these events bring. People can celebrate just because they finished, because this is their first year in the rally. It's incredible to see and hear that, regardless of they got second or first place, they're still really happy with where they were at and are still celebrating just for finishing the race.
It's the level of detail that they go into, and like Lipwig said, like his support pilot had memorized the track, and imagine that the distance that they're memorizing. Like, I play this game a lot. I just could that's good work. Like memorizing the terrain. I mean, I know I can recognize a few things here and there when I'm playing in the verse, just and I'm not going over the same bit of land over and over again, but that level of detail, he's memorized the track, and then he's like directing the guy below on which angles to take based on the compass that he has. It's amazing. And that's when you realize that to win this damn thing, you got to be very lucky, and you've also got to put in a ton of work in order to capitalize on any luck that you get throughout the race as well. There's two teams wrapping at the exact same time right now. Wow.
It's actually FFK and Legal Pirates are finishing.
Thank you. Legal
right
Pirates
now. Yep.
is
Legal Pirates
is the other team. Cool. So there we go. A double finish. Grandmaster Flash running over the finish line there, and Legal Pirates, and the racer for Legal Pirates was Made in China as the main driver, co-driver Seval123, support pilot Valsev 2006, and their support co-pilot unfortunately couldn't make it today. So well done, Legal Pirates, for finishing, and well done to the FFK Beacon of Light for crossing the finish line there as well. Well, we're getting more and more buggies hitting the finishing line now. We're going to be asking our camera teams to try and rotate out to the truck divisions after this, because we're going to run out of buggies soon. So yeah, there will probably be a little bit of downtime a little bit later when we switch over some cameras to capture the truck division action, and hopefully we'll get some more Spartans and some Rovers. We've barely seen, if not any, Rovers for Daymar Rally this year. We just didn't get the coverage on their servers due to technical difficulties, I think.
Can we go back to the Spartan? Do we still have a view in the Spartan right now? Or, it seems like the Spartan right now is stuck. This is Team Ferric right now. It seems like
it's Ferric as well.
Yep.
Well, the Team Ferric, it's a two-man team. All right. So from what I can tell, they have a single driver and one support pilot. So if this is the driver taking some kind of a health precaution, maybe stocking up on food or drink, or just doing something else in his Spartan, then it's just him. That's why we're not seeing it move at the same time. It's just he's the only one in the vehicle. But I'm loving the fact that Team Ferric is still going strong. The driver is Ferric Veer, and the pilot, support pilot, is Sinileth. But I'm loving the fact that this guy is still going strong. They're coming out of the USA, and it's their first time at Daymar Rally. So if they get to the end, at least that's great for them in their first time in the rally.
Yep, there's people asking about the bike division, so I'll just go over the placements one more time, and then after that, we will take a quick break, and hopefully we can get the results for the buggy division and see where those are at. But for right now, the bike division, we had Diplomat for Team Far Out. We had Muin Morbob, who came and interviewed with us in second place. They took first place last year, but it seems like Diplomat came in and decrowned them, but it's okay because I feel like next year they're going to come in strong, Detox. We got Ocorp. Yep, Ocorp at third place. Nova Fender Benders in 4th, FFK in 5th, and Altama Panthers all for the bike division in 6th place. So, guys, when we come back, hopefully we can get the final tallies here for you for the buggy division once we get those all together. But again, thank you guys so much for being resilient with myself and Detox at home, watching us throughout the whole race. We still got the truck division to finish. We'll get some cameras on that, and we'll continue giving you guys the up-to-date on the leaderboard and see where these trucks are going to come out on. So,
the challenges we face as a species can be summed up simply. We need to provide reliable and affordable energy to our growing population. Deuterium plasma provides energy to our society. The issue isn't just one of production, but also one of logistics. Shipping liquefied deuterium isn't as easy as dusting crops. The planet of ArcCorp in the Stanton system is the largest consumer of deuterium within the United Empire of Earth, accounting for 68% of our total deuterium production. Altama has been a trusted brand for over a millennia and are planning a new facility within Stanton in the near future. By partnering with Galactic Logistics, our aim is to ultimately level up our ability to tackle complex optimizations. We believe that this will provide different ways to overcome the dual challenges we face now and in the foreseeable future.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back. We're back. Okay, we're back. And I got Detox. Guess what? Yeah, exactly. So let's continue giving you guys updated. Obviously, the buggy division from when we last talked about is now currently all finishing. So right now it seems like we got some very good contenders in Code Alpha and some other good contenders for a top placement spot, but we haven't got the final confirmation yet. We're trying to get some more cameras on our trucks.
Yeah, I think we're going to be moving those camera teams over.
What's wait?
Oh.
He's running?
What happened? Did he run out of fuel or something? We got a runner on the truck division and the buggy division here. Is this who we were following earlier? This is
no, this is from the truck division.
I wonder what the hell happened to that Spartan.
One of the most coolest things is that other teams pick up other teams when they're running, just to kind of obviously it won't count detox, but for them to just finish their race. That's cool, man. I love seeing that.
That's the camaraderie that we see every year. Yeah, whenever this happens, there's always someone that will go and pick up a fellow competitor. The Spartan team was Team Ferric. That was the one we were watching earlier, the two-man team. So the runner for the Spartan division is going to be Ferric Ferric VIR, and his support pilot would have been Sinaless. So truck division is pretty damn far out at this point. So I commend the effort to try and finish it on foot. We'll see how they go, but maybe they'll get a nice support pickup as well.
And then Kuroda Rovers finally updated, and they're fighting with Sleipnir for that top spot. So definitely a lot of different things happening in the truck division.
This is what happens with the Daymar Rally every year. It's as these races get near the finale, when they've completed the majority of the track, it's when things start breaking down, when mistakes start being made, and when people start running across the sands in their spacesuits. So update on this team, it's Crimson Travelers. We just heard on the camera that we're following right now. So Crimson Travelers of the Buggy division here that Shipwreck is following. Wow. Let's find them on the roster here and see if we can find out a little bit more about them.
Yep. So we got driver Husky Forever, and then co-driver BCR C Dell, and then support pilot Shadowpaw, and then we got the support co-pilot, which is the Wookiee. So they're supposed to be in a Cyclone TR actually.
And they're not returning. So this is a new team. This is a new team to Daymar Rally. We do have some cameras still on some of the buggies in the race. So that's cool to see.
Man, this is what happened to a support pilot. It's so dark here. Hopefully this Cyclone is able to see. Hopefully able to finish, and hopefully we'll see who we're following right now, because but a lot of the buggies are already finished detox, and
these are some slow times, unfortunately, at this point for any buggies that are still in the race.
They'll finish it out, man. Say you actually got to finish, because a lot of teams weren't able to finish it out. So it's definitely a great way to say, hey, I finished the rally this year.
There's like 3 people running around on foot down there. Oh, there's a load of people running around hanging out on foot down there. That's cool
celebrating, man. Celebrating, taking some photos, We got Jet Heller, who's actually 30K away from finishing from Kuroda Rip Racing. So he's only 30 kilometers away. We got Sleipnir at 49 kilometers right behind Kuroda Rip Racing. So he's about 19 kilometers away, which is a pretty massive distance for the truck division. And then Kuroda Racing Rovers, which is their second team, at 53 kilometers. And then Polar Space Marines only 1 kilometer behind them. It could definitely still be anybody's game in the truck division.
We're getting some updates coming in about some bad news about one of our potential truck Spartan race teams. Let's see if we can get an update and confirmation of that, and we'll tell you guys what's happened, but we may have a team out.
Yeah, so we just got Casper was actually previous on Capcom Charlie, so the buggy division for Capcom Charlie got to finish, so congratulations to you guys on finishing the rally, which is awesome.
And we can confirm Imperial Arms is out of the race. Yeah, Imperial Arms, our Spartan, are one of our Spartan warriors in the race. The truck division is out. According to one of the team members, their drivetrain is kaput, and they couldn't get the vehicle. They couldn't get the vehicle moving again, so they are out due to technical, mechanical issues with the Spartan. But Imperial Arms, well done. You guys were soldiers. You did a great job sticking in there for so long with the Spartan. Love to see it. Did we get a final update on their? The distance that they made? Let's take a look on the distance tracker. So their last known distance was 425 kilometers.
Yeah, they were about 70 kilometers out for Imperial out on the Spartan. Again, they were supposed to be the first Spartan to finish. It wasn't my fault, I promise you, but they were on track to be the first Spartan to ever finish the Daymar Rally.
Really good time, really good run with a Spartan, finishing 70 kilometers out from the finish. That's a huge amount of the race covered with the Spartan. It's a shame to hear about they just, losing out due to mechanical issues.
Jed Heller is about to finish here very, very soon, man. And there's still some buggies finishing Detox, and he's about to finish.
He's matching and beating the times of some of these buggies, which is really well done in a rover. We know Jet Heller is one of our he's a veteran of the Daymar rally, and Kuroda Racing Team are one of the best teams we have. That's why they currently have two people in the same division, one in first and one in fourth position currently. It's really close between Spliner and Polish Space Marines and Kuroda. So they're not without, outside of reach of winning anyone in the second to fourth place. Any of these could switch positions at this point, but it's going to be hard. They're going to be hard pressed to catch up with Jet Heller, who is, in the lead by, almost 20 kilometers for Team Kuroda.
I can't wait to see the truck division finally finish. I think it's been a while since we got the truck division to actually finish the whole race. And that just gives even more validation to how stable these servers have become over the years. So very excited for that.
Too close to the end to be talking about stable servers. Let's try not to jinx it. I'm not going to draw into this.
If something happens, bro, I'm just gonna head out. There's no way something happens right now. I'm just saying that the progress in Stars, I'm just saying, has been good year over year. That's all I'm saying. So, to be able to get a rover to finish this year or a Spartan, I'm happy about. So somebody at CIG is gonna be like 30K.
Hey, we got a new, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, the first rover of the day.
Who's that? Is that Jet?
If it's Jet, we're in for an excellent look at him crossing the finish line today for the truck division.
I got some. Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Detox.
Oh no, that was you. You said it, and you see, it can't be on camera when you talk about him. Somebody said, "I wonder if CIG has a 30K GameGlass shard." That's actually pretty funny. They got a shard just for 30Ks, man. So
it's following Manco Citizens.
Oh, yeah,
Manco Citizens.
Yeah, Manco.
180 from Kudre. Oh wow, that's a big difference. We got a rover for sure. Manco Citizens. These guys are these returning? They're not returning. This is a new team hailing from Costa Rica. Manco Citizens, the first freaking Ursa rover we've seen all day. The driver is Prophetic Hunter. The co-driver is Norvisk. The support pilot is Canator, and the support co-pilot is Tugendhaft. I think I'm saying that right. Good to see you guys on the stream, and you're our first Ursa rover of the day.
We're gonna get the myth, the legend. We're gonna get Noobifier in here to talk a little bit about the rally and his experience, because he's been in chat all day long. So I want to see his experience and how his experience been. Hey Noob, what's going on, man? How are you?
I've just been mesmerized by watching these buggies take air. It's just hilarious.
You saw the bike division just get, they finished very early. Buggy division is just finishing. Do you feel like you could be in a race like this in their hours? Okay.
For sure. So the irony is, I would love to take a sim rig and spec it out just to be a car and then try to do this. I know that Star Citizen's flight, shooting and everything, but for this thing here to actually spec out a buggy as a sim pit and then stream my perspective plus an outside view of the race, I think would be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be super cool. I'd love to see that. Yeah, because for the people who are watching, they might not know that you're big into your sim racing and you have a full sim racing pit, Noob. So
for sure,
yeah, I'd love to see you taking part in this, and you're going to be streaming soon, right?
That's the plan for sure. So again, I'm retired, so that's giving me a lot more time to just pick and choose what I do. So the plan is to push heavy into Star Citizen, because that's the community that I'm focused on.
So where are you looking at streaming, Noob? Where are you going to be streaming on?
So it's kind of complicated because I have this Twitch following of about 3,000 people, but those people are also probably waiting for Star Citizen. So the plan is I've started a new channel for for streaming car racing, esport, and I'm going to stream on YouTube first to get used to it.
People can find you on your Twitch channel and YouTube channel for live streams.
I wanna try the Formula One stuff first because it's esport, and just try to get used to managing chat and messing with cameras and setting up the scenes and everything.
Just happy overall that you've been watching this whole time, man. It's been great.
I can't believe how fast that Ursa is. This is it's just
Yeah.
humming along, man.
And
The
this
thing
is
is,
one
is,
of our
is-
further
yeah,
back ones.
Yeah, it's just not like the Ursa that's in first place right now. He practices almost every single weekend, almost every single night. So he's just about 5 kilometers away from the finish line, and I think it's gonna be one of the first Ursas to finish like in like the history, because we've always had crashes and different things in the past. So
We don't have a camera on Jet Heller for the finishing up the. Jet has just finished. They just broke the news. Jet Heller for the Rover division has just finished and crossed the finish line for the truck division. So that's huge. Really great time. Pretty far ahead. Legendary finish. Well done, Jet Heller. Kuroda Rip Racing, veterans of Daymar Rally. Well done to them crossing the finish line. Can we get some flags in the chat? And some 07, some GGs, whatever you got out there. Everybody watching for Jet Heller. That's the first person to cross the finish line for the truck division in a Rover.
So, Noob, I mean, like you said earlier, you're retiring. You're gonna be doing a lot of streaming things. First time. So, I think you're gonna kill it, man. You kill it at everything you do. So, I think it's gonna be great to have more of you, in the community. Noob, man. Again, thanks for taking some time out of your day. I know you've been watching all day. Glad you've been enjoying the race. Glad you've been, glad to have you, in the community. Make sure you guys go follow NOOBIFIER, man. Make sure you guys show him some love. He's a partner for ATMO Esports as well. So if you guys are checking out our merch store, we do have some items for NOOBIFIER. There's a bomber jacket that commemorates his time in the service, and then there's a patch that goes along with it. So if you guys want to go check that out, please feel free to do so. But he's been a great partner to us, giving us these incredible summaries for all of our events and really putting a lot of great work for the community itself. So any last words? Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
For myself, I would just like to mention that this whole thing today is going to be summarized and put up. My plan is, even so it's like 8 o'clock here at night, my plan is to work through and get it fixed and published with all the footage and everything. And I'm going to put that up onto the new channel Competition, because it's a race-focused channel, and this is an esport race, so I thought it made the most sense. And then in 24 hours, I might just put it up on the NOOBIFIER channel, because there's still 68,000 people that want to see it, and not everyone has seen the new channel. So please, if you see that pop up, share it, because if anyone hasn't seen or isn't aware or hadn't had time to watch it, at least they can watch the summer and be ready for next year. That's the plan.
NOOBIFIER, again, thank you so much, man. We're happy to have you back more full-time in the community, man. And, we'll talk to you soon.
Excellent. Thanks very much for having me. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Cheers, Noob. Take it easy, man.
Bye.
Right now, we got Kuroda Rip Racing, up on the leaderboard, finishing. Man, I'm so happy for him. Like, if you put as much time into practicing as Jet Heller did, man, if I don't interview that guy today, I'm gonna be angry right now. Sleipner,
coming up,
who's pretty much 10 kilometers out, and then Polish Space Marines that is pretty much right behind them, and then Kuroda, their second team. Now, for some reason, Detox, I thought Team SanJac, they were the father-son team from last year, and I thought it was Team Sanjisama, so I was completely all over the place. But anyways, Kuroda Rovers 1 is Sanjisama, and then Team SanJac is that father-son team that we were encountered last year. So, and
Team
right now
Dad?
they're in
hashtag TeamDad.
Yeah, TeamDad. Yep, they're right now. They're
no way.
Yeah, they're about a little bit over 260 kilometers in so far. So I think everybody's been doing great.
That's cool. So that's TeamDad, hashtag TeamDad, ladies and gentlemen. If you hear last year for the Daymar Rally, that is the father and son team who were quite the story last year. They were fighting through all kinds of obstacles and some tricky support craft changes, which ultimately ended up in them crashing and burning together in a fire, and yeah, some very unfortunate happenings to the vehicle, which caused it to basically go boom. So they're back this year. I don't know if we got a camera on them, but go #TeamDad, I suppose. This year again, 2952.
Yeah.
The same combo. It's the two-man team. It's J-Trip and Tryler. Love to see that. Love to see that.
Yeah, so apparently Corona Rovers, their second team is actually SanJac is apparently on foot. So they're running right now. Slipner right now, it seems like they're gonna be taking that second place spot. Oh, here he is. Here he is.
Here's the runner.
Here's the runner.
I
mean the runner?
The runner. This is SanJac. Yeah, this is SanJac, the runner. What did I say? Did I say something else? Yeah, the runner is here on foot. Is our cameraman Papa Freedom going to be jumping out and joining him on foot to get a close encounter with SanJac?
This is legendary right now. We got the close up. You're like, yo, can you get a close up? Okay, let me get off my ship.
This is when we find out he didn't have a helmet
Oh
on.
my God.
Here we go. Hey, buddy, you're doing great. Keep going, man. Keep going. I hope Freedom's brought him a bottle of water as well.
Brought him some food, some oxygen packs.
This is great. He's gonna have to. He can't lose that ship though. I mean, that's gonna eat into his ability to get the next guy. But look at him go here. He's chasing him down, and he's gonna provide an on-foot camera experience for us.
But we got apparently Team SanJac tapped out after 4 hours and 30 minutes. Detox.
Yeah, I just heard that as well. This is we got another rover coming up as well on Rise from Your Ashes camera. We'll try and get some confirmation on who that is. But yeah, Crucian, as you said earlier, Team SanJac, ladies and gentlemen, the TeamDad that we just spoke about have tapped out. We don't know why. We don't know what's happened. But they are unfortunately out, which is a massive shame. Would have loved to have seen them finish this year. But maybe we can get them on. Maybe we can get them on for an interview.
Anyways,
we also just heard that the Crimson Travelers are out. I don't know if we mentioned that, but Husky Forever, BRC, Dell, Shadowpaw, and the 34 Wookiee are unfortunately out of the race as well. And they were pretty far in, Crimson Travelers. Yeah, they were pretty far in.
Detox, we got our rover champion. We got Jet Heller here standing by for an interview.
Hey, sweet.
And I'm telling you right now, when I pull that guy in, he's gonna be a hell of excited. Hey, Jet Heller, how you doing, man?
Oh, going well. Thank you very much, Crucian. How are you going?
Hey, I am doing fantastic. We just want to know how you feeling, man.
Feeling pretty exhausted. It was an early start, but not as early as Corsair. Oh God. I wasn't aware of where the placings were or anything else. It was just, go and see what you are when you get there.
Yeah, just kind of like Cruz said earlier, like try not to pay attention to the results that you could be seeing or hearing. Don't watch the race while you're driving. Just focus on your time and bring home a really good time. And Jet, man, you've brought home one hell of a time in a rover, beating some of the Buggy Division times from what we've seen
You're
today.
kidding. Oh, wow.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure right, crew, we've got some buggies that are still out there.
It's about 20 minutes off, but for you to finish around that time, about 20 minutes off from the buggies, it's pretty damn impressive in what you do with a rover. So, and look, we still got a buggy still finishing right now, but
yeah, we still got some out there. So how did this race differ from the last race, from the last time you raced? Were there any changes that you made?
Yeah, there was. I suppose last year's win was my first foray into the Daymar rally. I've been following it for a few years. I thought, well, let's give it a shot. And I didn't do too much training, and I was with Jen Desperado and JT Paladin at the time, and
right,
and, they did a great job. This year was very different because I was absolutely determined to defend the championship. So I basically started training way back in July. Every week I was probably throwing in about 10 hours worth of training, mapping, working out all the course times, best routes, retesting. It's a very, very long time, and I have to admit my wife was although raising her eyelids, she was very understanding of the time. I think she's going to regret that I've won another one.
Just praying for you to lose. Okay, I wish you
yes.
back that right damn racing.
So much more training, and then look, I have to thank my son. He who was my support pilot for today. Yeah, without you guys, this race cannot even happen. You know, it's just the massive amount of work you need to undertake, and poor old Corsair himself, he's probably using hair dye these days, or hair dye in Januaries. And there's and Robert Space Industries in regards to provide this great platform to create such a beautiful race.
I mean, I'm telling you, I believe, I'll make sure to check my facts, but you are the first person to finish this race in a rover in all the years we've been doing Daymar Rally, because either servers crashed last year. I know all the rovers didn't finish, but you were in the lead to come back and defend your title again, man. And to actually finish this time, it's great, man. I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but like it's so cool to finally see, the work and practice paid off that you've been putting. We see you on social media. We see you everywhere, and you're just putting it, and you're always so helpful to the other racers, and it's just fantastic to see, man. So thank you.
Well,
seriously.
yes, yeah. I have to admit, I did have to hold back a bit of a tear when I finally crossed that double doors. I thought, oh yes, finally.
The relief.
Jeez. But yeah, honestly, it's what my year revolves around when it comes to Star Citizen.
Before you go, man, the floor is yours. Anything you want to say to the community out there? Anything you want to say? Shout out your teams, your son, your family, your loved ones, whatever you want to do, man. The floor is yours.
Yes, well, look, I really have to thank ATMO Esports in particular for this wonderful event. Yeah, without this, it's just without you guys, this would not happen. Thank my org, Kuroda Racing, for the support. My son, Alex, who stepped in to help out. That's been great. My very patient wife and everything else. No doubts to JRD+F for the trophy and the prizes. All the volunteers who actually make this race possible. The commentators, you and Detox. I'm sure it's been a very entertaining Twitch once I finally get around to see it. It's just a wonderful event. Is there my mind spinning? I don't know where I'm missing anything out.
Hey,
but in regards to the viewers out there, get in, have some fun, get in there, try. With a little bit of planning, a little bit of training, anyone can do this. And all it takes is a bit of training, some time. Talk to people who've done the race. I'm always very happy to provide any form of guidance and skills and knowledge on how you can go about doing this one. And I'm very happy to work with ATMO on Gilded and be there and answer questions whenever.
Thank you,
cool.
man.
Yes, but yes, thank you very much for the wonderful event. It's
Jed, when you rewatch this VOD and you rewatch your interview, just know that I am possibly caressing your trophy very fondly.
The one you're going to be receiving.
Okay.
The exact one.
Oh,
yeah, nice.
That means I can get some DNA off you.
No, I'm putting it back now.
This is going in places I didn't. This
actually,
quickly.
Come to think of it, I don't know.
Man, take
Cheers,
care.
Well done, Jed.
Happy for you.
Okay, take care of yourselves. Okay, have a good one. Bye.
Yep, and I'm gonna tell you right now, we got the truck results right now. We're still working on buggies, obviously, because there were so many servers, but officially Detox right now, the truck division, not rover, excuse my language, the truck division, Kuroda Rib Racing 100% first place at 5 hours 11 minutes race time, which is insane. And then you got Org Ash Sleepner with 5 hours and 26 minutes coming in second place. And then you got Polish Space Marines coming in hot in third place for 5 hours and 33 minutes. Finally being able to finish in that third place. And then we still got Sanji Sama, who's almost there, or Kuroda Rovers 1. I'm not sure how far they have or if they're still running right now, but they still have about 35 more kilometers to go running.
Yeah.
So if they can make it there before the next team, they could take that fourth place spot. We're probably gonna get, again, like Detox said, we're probably gonna get our team SanJac here to kind of talk about, you know, their experience and why they ended up finishing in that 4 hour and 30-minute mark.
So Team SanJac, who we're going to be getting on soon, that's the father and son team from
Yeah,
last
yeah.
year. Some of the fan favorites. That's hashtag TeamDad, ladies and gents. So if you were here from last year and you saw the TeamDad moments, we're going to get them on again. They're a repeat customer. They're going to come into the interview room. We're going to talk to them as well. So there's J-Trip and Tryler of Team SanJac. Good evening, guys. Welcome.
How are you both feeling today, man? How's the experience been like all day?
Well, it's been crazy. I mean, you know how Star Citizen is, but we're longtime fans. I've been a backer for about 10 years, and we really love the game. This is our third Daymar rally in a row. First year, we were killed right off the bat by some griefers. I mean, literally 2 minutes into the race. Last year, we had server issues, and we actually started the race about 40 minutes late, and we said, look, we're here, let's just do it anyway. And we ended up kind of bringing up the rear, and we kind of snuck in there at the last second. We really thought we were going to have a chance to maybe cross the finish line, but sometimes when you have, you know, some teenage boys, you know how they drive, and long story short, we had a little bit of an accident with the Valkyrie. So
I remember. I remember. Yep, I remember he's trying to bring it down, and then all of a sudden, it just completely explodes, and we were like all in awe about it. So trust me, I remember very well what happened.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was it was a memorable moment, though. You know, it's gone down in the history of Daymar Rally. And it's great that we've got you guys back in here as well, because we interviewed you after that one.
Right.
How did your race game change from now compared to last time? Did Tryler do a little bit more flight time, cockpit time with the Valkyrie?
This time we didn't take the Valkyrie. We took the Hercules out. We used that for the first time. It's definitely bigger, not as maneuverable as the Valkyrie, but it definitely holds a lot more.
Yeah, we had this nasty habit. We've been practicing for, you know, harder for the last few weeks, and every time we would load up vehicles in the Valkyrie, when we stepped on the ramp, you know, to unload vehicles, the Valkyrie would just explode. I mean, for no reason.
Yeah.
And it did that several times, and we're like, look, let's not even risk it, because I can just see we're going to be all set up. We'll get to the landing pad, and then boom, our race is kind of over. So we went with the bigger ship. Last year we used the Valkyrie a lot, and I think that's why it blew up, because we had to turn our vehicles over so many times from getting flipped. And this year with the damage mechanics, it just does it for you. And so, you know, I think the Valkyrie was just like on its last leg, and that's why it ended up blowing up last year. But yeah, we just didn't want to risk it.
Bringing in the Crusader, very popular this year, the Hercules, and for good reason too. Two brilliant ramps for getting things in and out. You can store plenty of vehicles, and it's sturdy as hell, and it's pretty good on the fuel too, for its size, and you know.
Yeah, and you know,
put in it.
I just recently picked up the Spartan, and I knew the Spartan would be a little slower, and we just didn't have a lot of time to practice with it. But at the last minute, you know, Tryler was like, "Hey, we've got it. Let's just pull it out." So we literally pulled it out right there at the starting line, and loaded it up. We thought, we said, what the heck? Let's just put it in here. Well, we didn't know that I hadn't heard about the rover issue with the loss of power, and so if we wouldn't have had that backup vehicle, we would have been out of the race in the first 30 minutes, because both of our rovers suffered power losses. We pulled the second one out, and within about 300 meters, it also suffered a power loss. And that's what actually, and that's what happened finally to the Spartan. I mean, just driving along, and we thought, man, we're going to actually complete a race, and we were about 250 or 60 miles into the race, and it just powered down and would not start up, and we passed many vehicles along the way that had the same issue.
Wow. I
not
didn't
sure
know. I
what's
was
going
not
on.
aware of that. I was not aware of that issue.
Yeah, if you were in the chats, everybody was like, yeah, we lost power. Yeah, us too. You know, we're actually in the same house, so we're yelling across the house, you know, should we continue or not? And we went back and forth, and I said, you know what? We don't know if we... So we took off running, you know, so we ran another 25 kilometers because we didn't know, like, if we didn't complete that 25, then we might lose a spot or two on the ranking. And so, not that it mattered, we ended up 14th, which is kind of middle of the pack, but you know, we just wanted to give it our best,
know.
and we finally just had oxygen issues and ran out of oxygen. And he was literally, I mean, it would have been a great scene if we would have had a camera ship, but he was literally dragging me up the ramp to try to give me, I guess, some oxygen, and then I died right there on the ramp. So it was like very tragic.
No. Oh,
yeah.
You guys love finishing in dramatic fashion.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
But it's just frustrating. But at the same time, you know, we love Star Citizen.
No, that's awesome, man. And I feel like, you know, you keep at it, man. Hopefully, you know, next year it's even better, because I feel like you guys definitely raced a lot more than the years before. And it just means that, you know, keep it at it, and you guys could probably come out on a good spot next year. So, you know, you guys have been only but incredible, and we love seeing this, you know, this bring families together, which is awesome. So
definitely
yeah, I really love hearing about like there's multiple father-son teams in the Daymar rally. You know, it's super cool. What a cool relationship you guys have.
Well, you know, my son is a big time gamer, but I keep looking at him and saying, look, I invented being a gamer. Okay, I was a gamer on a Commodore 64. Okay, and so I've never stopped playing games since I was. I mean, you know, he thinks he's all cool with all his Razor gear and all that, this, that, and the other, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I invented that, bro. So.
That's
Thinks he's all
awesome, man.
cool with his Razor gear.
Hey,
Yeah. No, but he's awesome. He's awesome.
Yo, anything Triler wants to say, man? I'll give you the floor, Triler. I know your dad's been talking, so if you got anything to say, man, go for it.
Pretty much the race. I'm glad we got to get pretty much halfway through the race. About halfway through the race. That was way better than than last year. So at least we have that.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was fun. I was getting really into it. Like just kilometer by kilometer, just going. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, just tell your dad to get you a whole racing cockpit for next year.
Yeah, that'll show the win. Come on, Dad, get the sim pit.
Yeah, well, we could probably afford it as much as we spent on this game. So.
That's true.
It was either golf or Star Citizen. We went with the Star Citizen because we're kind of nerdy that way. But
hey, that's awesome, man. But anyways, hey, J-Trip Triler, if Detox doesn't have anything else, man, if you guys want to do any shout outs to you, the community, to anybody out there, man, please feel free to take it away.
Well, I mean, I just want to, you know, thank you guys for putting this on. It's just a great event, and these are the kind of things that keep Star Citizen interesting in these developmental stages. And so, you know, we just give all you guys the props just for having us and putting all this together.
The guys behind the scenes, everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the crazy amount of work that goes into it, and thank you to all of them. Yeah, thank you, everybody.
How about you, Triler? You got anything you want to say out there to the community before you guys head
out? Pretty much just thanks for like supporting Star Citizen and keeping Star Citizen like going through all the stuff that's happening and all the development and all that. But other than that, I'll thank y'all for putting on this really awesome organization. It's really fun.
Oh man, well, thank you so much, man. J-Trip Triler, it has been a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. Team SanJac, make sure you guys
see you next year, guys.
Yep, see you guys, man. Take care.
Yep.
Take it easy, guys. Thank you for your dedication as well to to what you guys do, and thank you for taking part. Couldn't do it without you either. So
you got it. Thank you.
GG's, well played.
See you later.
Detox, we got a few teams left. I want to go over those teams. We got Bacontron still in the buggy division, still going at it. Team Ferric in the truck division. Team Rise in the truck division. Slippery Llamas still going strong in the truck division as well. We got Manco, who we're currently no, I don't think this is Manco right now. But we got Team Manco that's in the truck division, I believe. We got Princessa Foxy following them, and then we got Blue Tech again, and then I believe Kuroda, their second team is still running in the truck division. So still a few teams left, Detox, to go.
They're running. They're literally running. Kuroda.
Yep.
Yeah, the second team.
And we got Splinter Empire racing the division that's in the truck division as well. So we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams left that are currently still racing And then those are the final nine teams of the 2952 Daymar Rally.
And hopefully these remaining races don't encounter any of these power issues that Team SanJac were talking about. Like, I had no idea these vehicles were just cutting out completely and just stopping dead. I had no idea that was a thing. Finishing the race is still a big achievement. Team SanJac are obviously kicking themselves for not being able to finish the race completely, but at least they got further this time, and they had just as much fun as they did last time, if not more.
Yep. We're gonna take a quick break here though before we get the rest of the races to finish. But again, man, I want to say thank you to everybody at home for watching. And then we'll get our managing director, Corsair Atmo, to give you a rundown of what he feels about how the whole race and how everything went behind the scenes. So after this break, guys, we'll be right back. But again, thank you guys so much for your support. We still got some racing. We still got some coverage happening. We still got some interviews. Thank you guys so much for your support, your time on today's 2952 Daymar Rally. We'll be right back.
Your eyes are the gateway to your brain. It's time to start getting serious about protecting them. Reinforcements have arrived. Introducing GamerAdvantage, a gaming wellness company rooted in science. Patented, clinically proven, and trusted by thousands of people. Our glasses are designed to fit comfortably under a headset, look amazing, and offer protection indoors and out. Our lens will help you sleep better, which means feel better and perform better. There's no color distortion, and they are available in prescription. Internal protection starts with eye candy, an eye health, immune boost, and antioxidant formula. Fog Away, the #1 selling anti-fog spray for eyewear. GamerAdvantage, gaming wellness reimagined.
Welcome to this experience.
We're proud to present we will explore
infinity. We bring in the future. Non-stop streaming 24/7. Lock it on around the planet.
Around the verse. The People's Radio. Nevsky.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Again, we got some racers left, but Detox, I believe we got some Buggy Division final results. If we can go ahead and repeat that, and we got one of our teams coming in for an interview.
Yeah, so we have Turbo Dustmasters are confirmed first place for the Buggy Division. These are the final results, ladies and gentlemen, for the Buggy Division. I know some of you have been asking for that confirmation of Turbor, the team from Russia, Dustmasters, coming in first place, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Nova Rising Storm coming in second place at 3 hours and 44 minutes. And then Code Alpha, just 3 minutes behind, coming in third place at 3 hours and 47 minutes. We have an interview with Nova Rising Storm, the second place winners of the Buggy Division, coming up. And we already spoke to Code Alpha earlier on, and they were pretty hopeful about coming in a good position, and we've just confirmed that they've come third. So that's pretty damn good. Well done to you guys, Code Alpha. Well done to Nova Rising Storm. Well done to our champions, first place champs, Turbo, this year in the Buggy Division. So let's get the guys from Nova Rising Storm in.
Hey, is it Badander? Hey, how are you, man?
Hey.
Hey,
welcome, Bandit.
Welcome. Congratulations on second place, man. How you feeling?
Incredible. I mean, we have not even thought that it would be that good, actually. We sometimes thought it might be maybe fifth or something, but second place is great. It's fucking awesome.
Really good. Well done. And you represent Nova Intergalactic, is that right?
Yes, we are with Nova Intergalactic. That's correct.
Yeah. So
we basically participated with 3 teams today. 2 in the bike division, where one of our teams got 4th, I think. Yeah, and then on the buggy, second is very great.
Yeah,
a lot of prep time and stuff. So
Buggy Division being the most popular division, you know, coming between 1 and 3rd is very good. Finishing the race is also very good. But yeah, congratulations, second place. You didn't really expect that. You guys are coming from the EU, so it's been a late one for you guys. Is that right?
Yes, quite late actually.
Yeah. So we appreciate you guys jumping in and giving us this interview before no doubt collapsing, because this is your first Daymar rally, isn't it? This is the first time you've participated in the Daymar rally, so this must be quite a shock.
It is. Well, not as Nova. I mean, Nova has participated before, but we as a team participated for the first time.
Team.
Yeah, that's right.
Nova Intergalactic is a pretty big org, from what I understand. So putting up 3 teams is pretty cool as well. I don't know if we've seen a team put up 3 teams across multiple divisions before, but yeah, that's nice. And you guys have already come, second in the buggy. So congratulations. How did you find training for it? Did you do much training?
Yeah, we I think for the last few weeks we nearly met every week, every Saturday, for some training.
Wow.
And in between as well. So basically the last week was every few days there was some training going on for everyone who was able to make it. So we had a lot of training, and also looking at the route, which one is the best one, having a good time in the training as well. I think we also beat our training record by 45 minutes. So
yeah, you guys did push it in. We got Captain Shredder in here as well from Team Nova. So Shredder, you want to tell us a little bit about your experience in the rally this year?
Yeah, so this is the first time I've done it, and I heard about the Daymar rally a long time ago and absolutely loved the concept of it. So hats off to all the organisers for doing this year in and year out. And yeah, as Band-Aid has said, we managed to shave off so much time from our practice runs. Band-Aid did the lion's share of the driving, and we had one of our other drivers, Sky, who swapped in a few times. In fact, when you guys were watching us at one point, you remember one of the buggies blowing up as it drove into one of the Hercules?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was Band-Aider driving into the back a little bit too quickly. Yeah, but he walked away unscathed, which was good. So yeah, we did great, and we had a lot of fun doing it. So we're so surprised that we've managed to get second on our first go.
That's brilliant. Yeah, man, I can't believe he survived that as well. Bandita survived that. That's amazing. I was just and you didn't lose any other support vehicles either in that crash.
No, just the one blowing out. All the other ones were still intact.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we thought that was surely going to potentially spell the end for you guys, but you've come in second, so that's awesome. It's a shame we didn't know at the time that was who we were watching.
Yeah, we put a lot of work into trying to refine the route over and over again. The last couple of weeks, we put in, I think, about 6 or 7 practice runs in the space of about 8 or 9 days. So we really started pushing it towards the end to try and make sure that every last detail we were trying to sort out.
Yep. Is there anything you guys feel like you guys could have done better in this year's rally that you guys have may not picked up while you guys were practicing?
Even the route side of things, Joe, we kind of knew the route, but we actually went off our own course that we planned by quite a distance. So there's a little bit more to understand from all of that and get a little bit more accurate, and maybe we'd get a bit more from that. And obviously the drivers, the more time they get in the buggies, the better they get at dodging rocks and obstacles in the way. So there's always time that you can find in all these things.
Overall, though, second place in this year's Daymar Rally. And for, first timers, just like, Code Alpha, who got third place, man, in the buggy division, that was so stacked because there were so many buggy teams out there, man. That's absolutely incredible that you guys were able to take second place this year.
Yeah, it was great fun as well. And if I can just make a shout out to all the teams, the fact that we've all come together for a bit of friendly competition for people who are in different countries, different time zones, different continents, different languages, and yet all of us are here for the same thing, enjoying what we're doing. And I think everybody can say hand on heart that they've had a great time with all this. So again, thank you to all the organizers for all the work that they've put into the background of this, and to you guys for sticking with the stream for 9 hours now. Well done.
Yeah, it's coming in at 9 hours now. Yeah, the breaks have definitely been helping. But, it's difficult to hold your fingers down on that and maintain that concentration when you're in a race as well. So yeah, it's great job from everybody all around.
Anyways, starting off with Captain Shredder and then Bandadder. If you guys want anything to say to the community, man, please feel free to give a shout out to your teammates, to Nova, whatever you guys want to do, man. I'll let you guys have this time for you.
Yeah, to everybody in Nova who's helped support us, thank you very much. We've got one guy who hasn't been on the stream. He was in one of the bike races, a guy called Ice-T. I want to shout out. He did all the admin side in the background for all of us, and without all of that, we certainly wouldn't have been in a good space to get into the competition in the first place. So thanks to him, thanks to everybody else in the organization for supporting us and even watching the stream. And a few friends and family that I've had that have watched this as well. So thank you to everybody. And I think I'm going to get some sleep now because it's 2 a.m. for me. Band-Aider?
Yes.
Yeah, I can just... Yeah. Not just going to add to it, but basically saying the same things. For me, it's a bit later, even it's 3 already. Going to go to sleep. Really thanks to everyone in Nova. Thanks to all of you doing it every year again. I'm really looking forward to next year again, where we hopefully are able to take part with even more teams.
Thank you both so much, and enjoy your rest, I guess.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, get some sleep. Well earned win, second place. Good job, guys. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, beautiful. Man. Yeah, another great team, another great interview. Again, first timers in the Daymar Rally, and just coming out on top with that second place placement Detox. I think that's actually, it's pretty awesome. So, yep, I'm going to take a quick second here. I need to shout out some folks because I think security needs some love. We already said thank you to the staff and all the cameras. Really appreciate everybody coming out. But, we got some of these incredible security orgs that helped us today. So we got, Skunkworks, SKWK. Appreciate you guys, man. We got the coalition came out. We got the corporation. We got Kartell, Walker's a Sigma, MPEX, FFK. We got obviously War and NFED. So thank you guys so much for appreciate you guys for being out here and helping us. Now I believe we got Corsair in here whenever he wants to say something to kind of close us off and take us into the next part of or to kind of end off the segment here for the Daymar Rally 2952.
Yeah, thanks, Christian. Yet another Daymar Rally done and dusted, pretty much. We've got a few more teams trying to, race out there on foot and finish up and just feel what it's like to race on foot. And we got Corp out there still racing with about 70 kilometers left, but we still got a couple of staff on servers just hanging out. N7's just come in as well. So there's still a few people out there racing pretty much in the truck division, because it is the longest division. And I think we got Bacontron still out there having a bit of a jog too. So yeah, they're going to still go ahead and get their times, because I'm sure that they want to, complete the rally and kind of just get a time, which I can completely respect. But as far as the stream goes, we've got the far majority of the teams completed. We've got our results double checked and released. So we've got all our champions for this year, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And I just want to say to the teams and to the individual races and captains, and I know Zool and I go through quite a bit, probably Zool more than I, but Zool and I go a bit, talking to all the teams beforehand, trying to, triple and quadruple confirm that people are going to arrive, and trying to avoid and making changes and trying to make things as clean as possible. But I do have to say that ultimately we've had quite a lot of good cooperation and a lot of good positivity and kind people trying to help out and just be as cooperative as possible this year. I think it's been quite good as far as the community goes and respecting what we do, and it does take a good couple of months to pull together. So I want to say thanks to the teams and the races for that. So that's fantastic. Obviously a lot of people to thank, and we got a bit of a credit roll, something we haven't done before at the end of the stream. If you want to hang out for the credit roll and see if your name's up there.
Yeah.
We've got that going to happen after I jump off, but yeah, it's been an amazing year, and I've been on the truck division the whole time, and watching Jet come in is obviously a huge thing, because I know how much work he puts in, and Kuroda as an organization as well, and really watching the stream chat and people backing teams and teams their favorite team and teams that I'm not even super familiar with. I know the majority of the team names, but people are backing their teams, and he really has that kind of like esports team vibe, which I really love to see, and seeing repeat teams coming back and really earning that respect and getting that name, because they are return teams to our tournaments. And obviously with Far Out, winning Stanton 7, our last major ground racing tournament. Now he's also a Daymar Rally champion, so he's going to he's really going to rub a couple of the other people like RP, because RP's got a few under his belt now. Sanji's got a couple under his belt, so yeah, it really pays off to practice for the tournaments that we release. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, it's a long day. We're creeping on almost 12 hours here with setup and whatnot. So yeah, guys, another big one done. Thanks so much to everyone who's watching. It's been a great spectator stream, and watching the chat feeds come through. It's amazing. So thank you all as well. And I obviously want to thank everyone, but we have done the credit roll, and I'm going to speak to our team afterwards. So I won't go through everybody, but
no,
yeah,
man, that's that's great to hear, and happy to be here again for another year, and hopefully another year, and hopefully another year. So
that's right.
It's gonna be I'm just baffled, because we got so many great stories. We had so many great, community members, sponsors, and again, big shout out to everybody here, that's just making this thing happen every single year. And for everybody that just came in last minute to help with stuff, man, I appreciate that as well. So
it's great.
So before we head out, though, we got a surprise guest. We got Disco Lando coming in here. Probably say a few words. And hey, hello. Disco, how's it going?
I want to clear up a misconception. I am not Disco Lando. I am the abandoned Starfarer.
Oh,
that has a bone to pick. I used to be so important to this race, and now the Hercules is out, and you've all just abandoned me.
Well, you gotta work hard to get that non-participant trophy, Disco. That's for sure, man. You gotta work hard for that.
How many years of Starfarer love? How many years have I supported you? I mean, I'm still better than that Valkyrie ramp.
Yeah,
Valkyrie ramp just wants to see you dead.
That's true.
We'll see what happens when the Liberator comes out. It's got a natural roof ramp. I think a lot of the racers are going to want to try and use that. So,
oh yeah,
we'll
That's
see what
gonna be
happens with that.
interesting.
It's been said. I see the people throwing the proper support in chat and everything. And I'm really happy to see it. The folks who you don't see, the people who are these camera people, the Papa Freedom on stream right now, failed. I can't remember his name. Zero State. All of the camera folks that we've seen today, and especially the folks who have been coordinating this throughout the entire day. The Seggellion's work with the tracker,
Leaderboard. Yep.
the leaderboard. I know it hasn't been perfect or whatever, but what a monumental task to try to sit there and coordinate the times across a dozen, 24 different servers. I personally respond very well to ambition and to to effort, and the two on display today have been tremendous. I fucking love the Daymar rally. Oh, pardon my language.
Thanks, man. Let it out, man. Let it out, because we're all passionate. We all have the same thoughts, and we just appreciate you even saying that, because it just, it just makes us even more passionate. So thank you for that.
Yeah, no, there's no way in hell I'd agree to do something like this. Like, if they came to me and they were like, "Hey, we want you to put together," well, I mean, we all remember the last time they came to me and said, "Let's do some esports." I ended up dressed like a beefeater, and let's just it did not go well. It takes a special kind of grit and determination to make this stuff work. And I'm sitting here, I'm happy to leave it to you guys and be like, you guys do this so that nobody else ever asks me to do it.
I mean, you could just give us a call. Me and Corsa could put up a whole plan for a program. So just let me know.
It's better when you guys do it. You don't want Grandpa here getting involved. Every time we get involved, it's not cool anymore.
We'll just run our guerrilla emergent esports. We'll just do that. That sounds good.
Yep. It's like what they do with the Smash scene. It's you don't want Nintendo getting involved in the Smash scene. You want to leave it. You want to leave it independent. You want to leave it pure. And that's the way Daymar Rally, Stanton 7, Hearst and Hurt Locker. It's the way that all of that should
Wait, hold on. You watched the Smash scene, Disco?
I have multitudes.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know, but that's good to know. So, okay.
There are layers.
Oh man. That's a whole different chat. So I'll leave that out for now. So, but no, man, Disco, seriously, thank you so much for just saying some words and coming in and just gracing us with the time, because we know you're always busy, and we obviously wish you the best. We know you're moving on to the UK to do what you do, and we look forward to seeing all that content out there. So
next year, we'll have refueling in place. We'll have refueling in place a lot sooner than next year, but for next year's race, refueling will be in place. Star Affairs will be back.
Yeah, baby. We can't wait.
Before we go, Disco, how you feeling about this move? How you feeling about this move now, Disco? Curious, being somebody who obviously lives in the UK, and you're coming from the US. Like,
I've seen people online. I get tagged on Twitter and everything. They're like, with the recent talk of CR spending more time over there and me going over there, like it means something special for Squadron 42. It's not. I'm just starting my holy crusade against English breakfast. I'm about to start a never-ending crusade against everything that is involved in English breakfast, top to bottom.
Oh, that's lovely.
It is a crime against humanity, and
it makes perfect sense. And it's just it's got everything you need. It's got everything you need on one plate to get the day started. It's just
starches, carbs. Give me my carbs.
We're gonna close this off today, man. Thank you so much for again gracing us with your presence. We do appreciate it, and we're just glad that you guys over at CIG are thankful for these events, and we're gonna continue doing them. So thank you.
I fucking love the Daymar Rally.
Thanks, man.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks, this guy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Detox, man. Let's get this shit closed. To get a credit roll going, let's get that teed up. So whenever we close out, we can close it out. But Detox, man, I'm dying over here. You can't see it in my face, but any closing remarks, man?
Yeah, just thank you so much, everybody, for the support as always, the turnout, everybody who, echoing what Disco said, everyone behind the scenes who are the real MVPs. You guys are insane. Thank you so much for everything you do. The camera guys, the focus they got to maintain while also being, artistic and cinematic with the shots they're producing. Not easy. They got to keep that up all day, all the race for multiple divisions. So thank you to all of you guys. Thank you to the mods in chat today as well for helping keeping things rolling in the chat. You guys did amazing. Bunsen, I saw you out there slamming away with the timeouts and things where we needed them and putting out the information that was required. And yeah, well done to you guys. And thank you so much for your help and support. Yeah, it's been a good race. It's been really, really cool to see the Spartans in action. I don't think we've seen it. I don't think a single Spartan finished at the end. I don't think we saw one Spartan reach the end, or at least out of the remaining truck divisions. When we do Daymar Rally, we don't always cover every single racer to the very end. Otherwise, we'd all be here for an even longer time, and we can't ask that from everybody on the crew. And we already got the winners, right? We got the winners of each division and seen the majority of the races through. So there might be some stragglers out there, but let's just hope that anybody still racing is not hit with any issues that are gonna just prevent them from finishing. That is still the goal for people, even though they're not going to get a position in the top 3. Finishing is still a really good achievement. So I really enjoyed it today. Thank you so much for having me, ATMO team. Thank you for making me part of ATMO Esports for the last few years. I've enjoyed it every time I come on, and well done to you, crew, for staying with it, dude. I couldn't have done this on my own, so well done, man. You are a trooper as well. I know you're going to collapse afterwards. I'm going to break open a crispy brewski. It is 2:36 a.m. Get off until 3 a.m. So I'm going to grab a crispy brewski and collapse as well later tonight. But yeah, thank you everyone for your support, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. That's it.
Anyways, so thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate it, and thank you for the kind words on my side of things. I sometimes I feel like things can't always be perfect, and obviously, I got a lot of work to do with myself and a lot of stuff behind the scenes that we got to work on. But I think definitely a great day overall. So again, like Detox said, shout out to all the staff, especially Enigmatic, that I pretty much have to write in caps to him most of the time. But I love the guy to death. We've hung out before, so he's done a great job in the back end with the stream, and things are only going to get even better. So for those of you guys at home, remember, there's different ways that you can support ATMO Esports to help us kind of get to that next level. Go grab some merch, exclamation merch in chat. If you like something, go grab it. Just be here and watch, spread the word. You can follow us on Twitter at ATMO Esports as well. You guys can cover, you guys can check us out. That way what future events are coming out, when timelines, when registration closes. We always put it on all of our social media. But I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure everybody in the staff is tired, but we love doing this because we love the game, and we love kind of like seeing the experiences that come from all the racers. Other than that, guys, thank you all that are watching at home from the bottom of my heart, and we'll see you guys on the next main event, which is going to be Fight or Flight 20 versus 20 org battles. We'll see you guys there. So until next time, take care, guys.
Looking forward to that.